There we go. Why you not connect, Leo, on board? Hello, everybody.
Why don't you say that? Hi.
We are live. Also, you're dancing out of frame. Imagine being good at doing the thing you do 5 days a week.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday before the long weekend in Germany.
Happy long weekend, everyone. But only in Germany.
Yeah, it's only a holiday here.
Really?
Yeah, look it up.
I didn't know that.
At least I don't think it's a holiday in...
I thought Monday was like a bank holiday for everyone. Fodi, everyone.
How are you doing, Fodi?
Evie. Oh my god. Are you rubbing dirt in my eye?
Evie,
It's
I
too
didn't do
early.
that.
But cheers for that.
How are you all doing? Let me look up what we're actually celebrating over here. Yes. Fair.
I'll have to deal with a 3-day weekend for now.
I know, right? How horrible.
I know.
Back
That
for
should,
1
that
week.
should be the standard.
Back for 1 week, immediately another short week.
I feel like I already need it after this week.
The Christian holiday of Pentecost is a movable feast which is celebrated on the 50th day from Easter Sunday.
Pentecost.
Yeah, this is what we celebrate in Germany this weekend, and the Monday is a holiday too.
I still thought everyone had that holiday. Regardless, Fodi, Evie, how are you doing? Having a wonderful morning aside from lack of sleep. That sucks. Did Bev kick your ass while sleeping?
He woke
She
up
beat you
after
up?
about 5 hours of sleep, and then Beth was hogging
The blanket.
the blanket. That's what I was looking for. I was drawing a blank on the word blanket. It's a good Friday.
Do you guys share one blanket or do you each have your own? Because we solved it by just getting our own blanket.
Yeah, at the beginning we had one big blanket, and
Yeah.
that was nice, but at the same time it was shit. So we swapped to 2 individual ones.
Because I also like roll myself up as a worm.
Yes, Tifa becomes a burrito when she sleeps. I'm okay, you guys. How are we,
Beth,
Tifa?
happy good morning, happy Friday, happy everything. You guys, I am good actually. It's been a really boring day. Like it took forever.
Good for you. Good for
You know,
you.
sometimes you have a lot of work to do, but you're just not being able to focus. So in the end, you just stare at your screen for 8 hours and you got nothing done.
It's basically what people feel like happens when we play Danganronpa. Or any other video game that they usually care about, so... Yeah, I think people know what that's like.
That's how it went. Groundhog, how you doing? But Beth, I hope you slept well.
Yes. Also,
To
Beth,
make up for Fodi's lack of sleep.
we adore you. Actually, really up right now. Actually, at breakfast and I'm in the middle of doing my PT exercises. Nice.
Nice.
Glad to have you. And happy
Good to
to hear you doing well. My day was busy. I ended up fixing a file I was working on that I learned I had to redo by doing nothing and uploading it. And for some reason, I didn't know this. An Excel file behaves differently if you use it locally or if you use a web version of it. So that saved me about 8 hours of work. So that was good. They've beat Iconoclasts.
Woo,
Oh,
good
yeah.
job. That is awesome.
How many attempts did it take her in the end? I think I left at some point during the final fight, or what looked like to me the final fight.
That went surprisingly fast. You haven't been playing that game for that long.
42 hours, I think. Yeah. It was 40 hours when you started yesterday, Uli.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, we had 80 on Danganronpa. Beth has died 165 times. That's not bad.
Over
37 hours.
9,000!
No!
That sounds accurate.
37 hours, that's not bad.
That's a very good time.
That's a good ratio
job.
of price versus entertainment. Wish I had slept better. A woodpecker woke me up at 7 a.m. It has returned from last year. Woodpeckers, if you ask me, are adorable.
It's a cute way to get up though.
Yeah. I like to be awoken by
Like,
birds
Could
singing.
be worse, could be
or
worse.
Making various other noises. Average completion time 11 hours. Well, Fody, I would like to remind you that Beth is anything but average. Smooth as fuck.
It actually was.
I know.
Regardless, still a good time.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Wait, why was it banging on the outside of
It
your
was not
house?
cute.
Doesn't it break its beak?
I was startled awake by loud bang. Did it confuse the house with a tree? Because that woodpecker needs help, I think. Like a reorientation kind of thing. Like,
Oh,
no,
wait,
this is a
no,
building, this is a tree. You live in that, not in this.
Well, it's a risk. If you have a wooden house.
No. Oh, it's a mating cause, it's just about the noise. Well.
Oh, that is kind of even cuter.
Then, yes, it sucks that you were woken so abruptly that way, but on the other hand, you
Woken by a call.
You are helping woodpeckers populate, basically. That's
Woken by the call of the D.
Yeah, basically. I mean, technically you got woken up by a horny woodpecker, but...
Sometimes I don't want to know what all those birds are singing outside, especially during mating season.
I'm pretty sure it would be against the terms of service.
It's like, Big D here, bestie here, come over here.
In case
Something
you're
like
wondering, she also does that when we're outside and she hears birds singing. She translates.
Just uncensored.
I mean, I do the same thing, but whatever.
Oh, come on, they're adorable.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We're gonna play 2-player Isaac to start the stream. We tried one level after stream last night. It was ridiculous. Nuts. Looking forward to it. Do some sit-ups, you too.
Sounds like that could be hilarious.
That we
Vanessa, how are you today? Cheers. They just want to fuck. Exactly.
Basically. I mean, if you look up why birds are singing, then that's basically the answer. Also, I have no idea
it.
why I click the button to turn on the workout cam and then it does what it just did.
Oh wait, let me...
Yes.
Why are you coming back?
To pick you up because
I was
don't
checking
see
if
you
the
moving.
camera was working.
Fine.
You know, whenever I come straight away, you're like, oh, you should check if the camera is working. Let me save electricity there. Oh, actually, no, fuck. There. Let me leave the light on.
I think I just got down onto the mat in the most awkward way possible. But it's okay, it's who I am.
It's okay.
You ready for this?
Oh, that was nice.
Are you breaking your spine again?
Yeah, but not as loud this time.
1, 2, 3. This time I'm counting loud again because otherwise I will do a wrong amount. 7, I think. 8, 9, 10. You're slow, Tifa.
Taking my sweet time.
Very cute of you.
I'm not sure where I am. This should
at
be
home,
10 or 11.
I did 16 just to spite you. Here, use my knee to get up.
Thank you.
Ah, my knee.
What? Did I press too hard?
No, that wasn't you.
Oh, good.
That was me being bad at having a knee.
Ooh.
No, that was the wrong button. There we go. How about you go back where you are supposed to
Not
sit?
even sitting yet.
No, where were we?
You'd be amazed at how bad we are at having these.
Yes. Beth kept screaming, where am I? Who am I? Sounds like Beth.
I did not know that game has a 2-player mode, but I really think that could be hilarious.
Basically. Used to match him on exercise groundhog, but I cut that shit out. Far too lazy, but you keep on with that PT. Oh yeah. Clamshells with a feather band. Let me Google that because I have no idea what you're doing there. Resistance band clamshells. Ooh.
Oh, I know those.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it works, but I hate that motion. I suck at this so much. I can maybe do 2. And then my legs get
I just like
tired.
every motion. You know what I like?
Not
7-day weekends.
7-day weekends sound amazing.
I know, right? They're the best.
My knee always messes up. Knees suck. Knees can be a pain. How are you doing this?
Knees suck for sure.
I need my iced tea for this. Really, I do 3 sets of 10 holding for 3 seconds each time. I drink to that. I will avoid doing that because it hurts my legs. It doesn't hurt.
It helps,
pulls
I think.
because it works. So.
I think it helps if you like exercise too.
Yeah. Shrift, how are you doing?
Shrift, how are you doing?
If a clown farts, will it smell funny? No, not necessarily.
Good point.
But nice try.
The only the only type of exercise I like is maybe swimming. And even swimming is kind of annoying because of the changing and stuff.
Is there any type of exercise you don't hate? I mean, even with swimming, which I know you enjoy, you find something to hate.
I'm sorry, but after you've gone swimming and you then change back into your normal clothes, do you know how annoying that is? Because it's still super humid in there. And then you put on clothes while you're not completely, or it doesn't feel like you're fully dry, so it's like all clammy and stuff because of the humidity in there.
No, I think that's on you for not knowing how to properly dry off after
Yes, I do.
washing.
It's the humidity in there. It's annoying. That's not only me.
My favorite
refuse to
letter
believe
is
that.
knowing how to use a towel properly so that I'm dry after toweling my body. I'm looking up at my flag. Did you make a flag or are you just looking at a flag?
What kind of flag?
Strengthen the muscles to support my knees. I'm gonna butcher this. Chondromalacia patella. That sounds like it could be painful. Cartilage has gone soft and it's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna support your kneecaps anymore. Right knee is much worse. Left knee has just starting to develop. Is there something you can... Well, yeah, you are doing something about it, obviously, but redundant question. But hey, good that you can do something to mitigate the effects at least a little bit. I bought a flag we put on my ceiling today. Nice. Enjoy your flag. Tifa, are you drying off before you put on the clothes or you just get dressed way too fast?
I do dry off before you put on the clothes. It still is humid, so you're still... Oh, come on, I'm not gonna be the only one that has that. It stays humid. What is this combo? We're talking about changing after swimming.
It's the usual quality of conversation you have come to expect.
Sure.
Now we're talking about how Tifa hates getting dressed after going swimming. And all jokes aside, yes, I understand what you mean, because at least to the swimming pools we have been to so far, there's a lot of humidity.
Yes, I know, and that is the absolute worst.
So humidity is your nemesis, basically.
Well, you know what? Never mind.
It's the worst! I hate when you're not completely dry after swimming.
It's a bisexual pride flag. Oh, did you make it yourself?
I bought a flag, we put it on my
sorry.
ceiling today.
Yes, I did not see that. Otherwise I wouldn't have asked.
That's why I read it out.
Oh my god. That's pretty cool though.
Yes.
It's like having... I never put something on my ceiling, but it's pretty smart. Then you always have something to look at.
There is stuff on the ceiling.
Not the light dingus.
Wow. Done. That was the last of the 4 exercises I was told to do in PT a few years ago. Now I'm gonna do crunches because heck yeah, crunch time.
Enjoy them for us as well.
Enjoy. basically. Also, it has started hailing outside. I was like, wait, something is breaking. No, it's hail.
It could be.
Because clearly what you need at the end of May is hail.
At least it's not snowing. Curly
Not
hair
yet.
is the nemesis of humidity. Yeah. Also true.
Beth is 100% correct.
You're very correct.
I have an intense knee
Sucks.
brace for when my knee just doesn't support me.
I have one too.
Yeah, true.
Usually when my knees lock on the stairs, he helps me up.
I do try to, like, I give you my arm to support you as you walk up the stairs, and then all you do is hook in. And I'm like,
Yeah, but I
so
use
how
it.
do I now
put
help
some
you?
pressure on it.
Like this much. So, yeah.
I do.
Can you imagine what she would do with crutches? She would probably just swing them around, not using them to support her weight. Yes.
I'm
Well,
very bad at crutches.
Vodi, would you prefer that I walk behind her, grab her butt and shove her up the stairs? I think that could give us some looks. I mean, it's not worth the hassle of explaining that I'm trying to help her up the stairs because she has bad knees.
That's what I do the best.
Okay, I mean,
Well, it works too. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that.
I'm not judging the
effective.
method, I'm just saying that will draw more attention than, you know, locking
That is true.
arms. So, at least over here, I'm not judging. Sometimes I bite her ass as well.
I can totally imagine that.
You do you.
Walking up the stairs. Suddenly walking up to bed while it's super busy, like rush hour, and you just randomly bite her in the ass. I can just picture that.
And then people get the wrong idea.
I do know, I believe you.
I can't wait for Christmas. Well, 7 more months.
Christmas?
Yeah.
You're pretty early.
Why? We're almost halfway there. It's 1 more month.
I mean, 1 more month.
1 more month until
Oh, 1 more
halfway to
month
Christmas.
till we're halfway there.
Yeah. It's already May.
Why are you already looking forward to Christmas though, if I may ask?
I did 120 again. That was, what, 5 minutes? 6? Once again, I'm in awe. That's very impressive.
I cannot
Holy
do that.
poop.
Shit, Andric!
Thank you
Half
for
a
the
year
resub.
already.
Can you believe it? It's been 6 months.
Happy 6 months, Andric
yeah.
hype. Yes, it is.
Half year anniversary, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Enric, and thank you. How was your meeting yesterday? Also, beans, yes or no? It is Friday after all.
Oh, true. No, didn't you have the meeting 2 days ago?
I don't know, but I remember not yet having asked how the meeting went, so I'm gonna ask now.
Quite sure it was on Wednesday. Regardless, how did it go?
Yes.
Any good news?
Not gonna lie, part of what I mention when I do my exercise here is that to hold my is to hold myself accountable. Makes sense.
Wouldn't work for me, but
No
I do
beans,
get it.
that's alright. Thank you very much. I like that you
Cheers.
keep siding with me on the bean issue. Appreciate that.
December is the best month. And do you know why? Because it's my birthday month. Best month, regardless.
True. The atmosphere, the music, Christmas, free stuff. You get free stuff in December? I want
I'm
free
guessing
stuff.
like gifts for holidays.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
So in that regard, yes, you also get free stuff.
Wow.
Depends on how you look at it.
And it's cold, so that's better than summer. I like spring. I like a
Yeah,
steady,
Like the in-between.
yeah, the kind of weather where I can just go outside and not have to wear a thick jacket or a rain jacket, or just be outside and be nice.
Oh, okay, it was Wednesday, see?
It was
good.
really good, nice.
Finally got the answers to most questions. That is awesome.
And you get to keep your job. And this is,
I get to keep my job.
well, in this case, Enric, first of all, congratulations on keeping your job. Second, job. Second of all, I'm sorry that you do get to keep your job. No.
No 7-day weekends for you.
Joking aside, I'm very happy that you do get to keep it. Yeah. I mean, you can always still try to find another job, but not having one in the current situation is probably the worst of the fates. So,
yeah, that is true.
Very happy for you.
Glad you guys finally got some answers.
Yes. I realized something though. There's no longer a crib in my room for my nephew to nap, so I have room to do one of my favorite stretches. How can someone have favorite stretches?
I really don't know.
I understand it as an idea, but it doesn't apply to me. From that in dance classes, why can't I speak today?
I do not know.
Dance class growing up was ironically called torture. Okay. Part of it was saying I left torture out of context, to be honest. It seems like a straddle against a wall. It sounds like it would hurt me a lot.
Doesn't sound like fun. No fun. Nope.
I just realized something. I muted stream and I can still hear you.
You probably have another tab open then?
Yes, or you've spent entirely too much time here, which thank you.
You can just hear us in the back of your mind.
And I'm honored that you can still hear me, even though you cannot actually audibly hear me. So it's pretty impressive. Still in high school, so I get gifts and don't have to give anything in return except for being there. Wow.
That's the best.
You don't have to, but you can. Tifa loves thinking about gifts.
I hate buying people gifts. And I also hate to answer the question like, oh, what do you want? I don't know, nothing.
Oh
or
no.
Maybe a book.
Oh no, how horrible. Imagine not having anything to wish for because your life is so
I'm very
great.
lucky, but like having to pick gifts, I never know what to buy. I never even know what to buy you.
Because you never listen to me.
And then every time I come up with a gift, it's like, no, I don't want that as a gift. I'll just buy that myself normally. No, I don't want that as a gift. No, you don't buy that as a gift. No, that's not a nice one.
That's
And 2 weeks later, he buys it for himself.
Like I said I would.
Regardless. It was a trying last 2-3 weeks, but now I can go back to focusing on other important stuff.
I danced to that.
Super happy. There's like a weight falling off of your shoulders, basically. Because having that insecurity is not nice.
Yes, not insecurity, but uncertainty.
True, uncertainty. That's the better word. Definitely is.
I just love stretching. I find it relaxing. Good. I won't join you on that, but good. Before I do that, though, I should share some bittersweet news. I'm excited about my classes this summer that will last for 2 months the next month, but unfortunately means I won't be able to join the streams on Tuesday and Wednesday anymore. No! That sucks.
That is a shame, but I'm happy your classes are starting. And I hope you have a better teacher than the one you had for your Hebrew.
Yeah, and I mean, you can still see us live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can still see us on Discord. We're not gone. It's just slightly more asymmetrical.
Regardless, gonna miss you, but super happy for you.
Yes. One crying and one laughing side of my face.
That should maybe also be a cue to start the game.
Nice cue, but I'm gonna ignore for a moment.
Wow.
Only one tab from Twitch open and says stream is muted, while clearly your computer is lying to you. Wait, are we allowed to talk about V3 characters if it doesn't spoil? I don't think so, but I want to confirm. Not if it spoils anything, basically. And as I've learned in Danganronpa 2, even names can be spoilers, so think hard before you post a spoiler. Basically. If unsure, don't. Yeah, I'm with Groundhog. No, better not to. Can still join for Danganronpa Friday as well. And I'm sure you'll still be playing Danganronpa when I finish my classes.
That could be.
We might still be on Danganronpa 2 at that point.
No. I think actually in a month we're gonna be done with this game.
We have started in April. It took us 1 month to get to the beginning of chapter 4. I don't know if the rest of the chapters get longer than the ones we've been to so far. So
yeah, but assuming there are like 6 or 7 chapters.
I'm guessing it's 50-50 on whether we will still be playing some Danganronpa game, but question is which one.
Agree with Groundhog, avoid talking about unintroduced characters. The Every has spoken. Wait, I still can't say Every, can I?
No, it's still much worse than referee.
I have Every stuck in my head.
Yeah, then fix that. Easy.
I need to swap that.
I need you two to speedrun and finish Danganronpa 2 and UDG now. It's not gonna happen. I like Jack's shitty pun more. After the stream,
It started with referee. I'm not sure where.
No, it started with what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
Wow, I'm basically saying that.
Do you think I listen to myself? I mean, sometimes I do, but... Also, after the stream, I'm gonna go back to the VOD with you and show you that I dabbed on you. It's one of my best moments so far, I think.
You can do that. Wow.
Referee, wow.
It's a good one, Fody. And I don't want to speedrun Ultra Despair Girls. Like, I think I'm gonna super enjoy that one, from what I've heard so far.
I like to think that we are incapable of speedruns.
I'm putting that aside.
You will not speedrun UDG. Yeah.
Isn't that one also super long?
I don't know. I won't let you. Oh no, I think Evie is thinking of our types of speedrun, like when we finish 5 Castlevania games in 35 seconds.
Oh yeah, you have a good point.
Yeah.
True.
Typing on my phone while enjoying torture for the first time in years. It's nice because gravity helps you stretch. Enjoy. For all of us.
Gravity would help me break my spine.
Yeah,
Like that go like...
as happened the other day. First of all, hello Rex, how are you doing?
Rex,
Happy
how
Friday.
are you doing?
I notice you have a music tattoo. What does it mean? To be honest, I think sometimes you just wear short sleeves to show off and get the attention from people about your tattoo.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Because my tattoo also isn't that interesting compared to others. I don't even have long sleeves.
You do, you have plenty of long sleeves there.
Not many.
Answer the damn question. And Fody, thank you so much for that clip.
Wait, let me open that first
here.
before Jack.
Here, watch. I'm gonna go full screen on this. And bam! Hit you with that dab. Thank you so much.
But it doesn't actually make a song. Like, I was thinking back then to pick a song, but I couldn't pick anything, so I basically just stole a note from everything, and it turned out random. And in the end, it started to make a story. Like, I got it when I was 15, like 1 month before I turned 16. Basically, I don't know if you can see that if I turn this way, it starts at the bottom of the music lines with bleeding notes and then slowly climbs up to represent a very shitty past.
And it stops bleeding.
Climbing up until it stops bleeding.
So are you saying that right now you're living your high note?
Wow.
You didn't think of that, but
I was
deep,
maybe a
isn't it?
tiny bit emo though, but that's all behind
That's
it.
deep, right?
Well,
it
it's
works.
pretty good.
Steal that line.
But in the end, it doesn't actually make a song. To be honest, I've never actually played it, so I don't know.
People have actually come up to you on the street, like going like, "Wait, I'm sorry, but am I misreading the notes on your arm? What does the rest say? What song is this? There are no harmonies in this." And
They never said that.
yes,
I just
one
know
person
it.
has.
No, I didn't.
She doesn't remember. Bev sang a parody song about stealing my blankets this morning.
Parody songs are the absolute best.
hope you recorded it for everyone.
A song with no harmonies. It is perfect for me. It absolutely is.
Isn't that actually a name of a Castlevania game? Harmony of Dissonance?
Really?
Yeah. You know, a dissonance is the opposite of a harmony in music. As in you play notes that don't make sense together, they just sound like noise.
No, but in the end, it is meant to be a story, not a song.
Wait, I spaced out. Which song? This
No
thing.
song.
This.
Rex asked what song, or which song it was, or what it meant.
Don't know about you two, but I prefer to have my skin closed when I sleep. What?
Your skin closed? Did I miss something? Ever since what happened in 2017. You lost me at skin closed.
Yes.
What does it mean?
I did not record and she probably doesn't remember already. No! I wanted to hear the song of Stealing the Blankets. While I live in regret of not being able to hear that beautiful song, I shall slowly set up. It means what you want it to mean, okay? Now, where did the Danganronpa go?
Fair enough.
Launch.
The Danganronpas. We are at the beginning of chapter 4.
I was thinking we're still technically in chapter 3, no?
No, we're at 4.
I don't think we're in 3 and 4
Yes,
yet.
we had the end of chapter 3 and the start of chapter 4.
Oh yeah, true, and you made me save after that. That is true. There we go.
Yes, I did.
Done with the stretch for now. Welcome back from the stretches. Isn't Danganronpa just Hajime Hinata Life Simulator? I hope not. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. See, it's been a month and a week.
Yeah. I feel like since last stream though, we have a new main character because all of a sudden Nekomaru turned into a fucking cyborg.
Oh yeah, true.
A
Recap.
cyborg.
We have finished chapter 3. The end of chapter 3 was that it was in fact Mikan who killed Hiyoko and Ibuki. After the emotional roller coaster of that class trial, I actually have to agree, I think it was Groundhog who brought that up first, that this is kind of one of the weakest cases. I mean, we didn't get a murder weapon or anything. We also didn't really, we didn't learn what exactly happened. We just learned that it did, because eventually Mikan confessed.
Well, it wasn't as smoothly. I did like the Mikan roller coaster they had in there, like how she kind of swapped personalities, I'm gonna say that. It's nothing new in this game, but I do like seeing it every time with the characters.
I think the emphasis was on making us feel like shit for accusing her, and that worked on me. And I felt bad, and then the punishment happened, and then I didn't know what to feel anymore, because that was just out there, literally. And then I called it on Nekomaru's transformation.
I still don't know how you called that.
I'm sorry,
where
but
the fuck does this cyborg come from?
it's obvious.
What do you mean it's obvious? We had nothing about robots, nothing hinted towards robots.
Yes, plenty. Nekomaru got blasted with a bazooka.
Yeah?
Yeah, in-game he looked like he was fine, just his chest was slightly scruffed up or whatever, but yeah, fine. But Monokuma kept bringing up oh, he was on the brink of death, I had to do something to save him from that, I had to bring him back.
Surgery,
and I did
maybe.
something to his body. Just I think the only other thing I could have thought of would be Frankensteining him back together. But I figured, no, this is the kind of game where they would make cyborgs. Also, do you remember the Mono Beasts? Because I don't think you do.
Yeah, okay, we do have Mono Beasts, and yes, we have Monokuma and Monomi, but not brain transplant into a robot body.
Why not? We watched Mikan ride into space on a rocket looking like a giant arm.
Yeah,
After it got fueled with a ginormous syringe.
You have a point there. I'm still a tiny bit disappointed in that execution. I felt like Mikan deserved better.
I think for one thing that hasn't quite settled in with you yet is that the story is completely fantastical and fabricated and weird and wacky and bullshit. The cases are grounded and have a sense of reality to it. Like, none of the cases we've had to deal with so far were like, oh yeah, and then magic happened. Like, there was always some reason, it was an explanation, and they all made sense. There was no fantasy aspect to it.
Seems weird.
No, it made perfect sense to me. I am with Groundhog on this.
I'm just saying. But now he's kind of indestructible.
Nekomaru is back, and I believe that now he will definitely stay with us until the end of the game, because I don't think they're gonna kill him off at this point, because he's literally a robot.
Unless he can rust.
Unless it's gonna be something dumb, like someone pours water over him or something. Yeah, I think he's pretty safe.
One would think they made him waterproof.
I hope so. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right, a common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
I feel you, man.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
Look at him. He's
to
amazing.
be honest, if they had to do this to anyone, Nekomaru is the right person. Like, I think his attitude would overcome everything.
Other people would break from living like this.
He probably sees this as an upgrade.
Yeah. I mean, they are on an island. Yeah, but I think giving him that kind of body and then making him not waterproof would be kind of sad. But let's find out.
I think they could have left the ice cream cone goatee out though.
It's a drill.
Yeah, but...
Do you also use an ice cream cone to drill holes? To ice cream cone holes into a wall?
I'm just saying, I think they could have done without.
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Wow, Hajime. What an asshole move.
Be happy he's alive.
Yeah, be happy he's happy.
Look how big he is.
Look at the G's. Oh god. I was agreeing it wouldn't make sense to make him not water resistant. Okay, fair enough. Was this the that makes me want to shit guy? Yes. Yes, it is, Enric. 100%.
That is him, indeed. Now
Also,
he never has to shit again, probably.
Unless he got that function. Hello, Steel. Thank you for the lurk.
Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Also, look, it's our favorite word again. Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You have such big, wide eyes. I cannot do this voice. Or perhaps you've fallen all in love with this metallic body of mine.
I do love that he still has facial expressions, teeth, a tongue, probably like also gums and stuff.
Guns or gums? Also, I'm sorry, but his eyes right now are creeping me out.
They're kind of bee-like.
Yeah, like, no, not gonna say it.
But those kids dolls that pee, oh yeah, what were they called? My Baby Bell?
Baby Bell is a type of cheese.
No, it's also, wait.
Baby Bell is a brand of cheese, it's snack cheese in particular.
No.
Yes, it is, look it up.
Baby Bell. Like, I remember like a commercial, see? Baby Annabelle. That was close.
If a company doing a Baby Bell ever watches this, I'm sorry, she did not mean to say you
No, it was Baby Annabelle, that was it, yeah.
This guy was hilarious, can't believe I missed what happened with him. Glad he's still on. He got hit by a bazooka to the face and then he was off screen for a while, now he's back like this. So you didn't really miss him becoming like this. It just happened.
Basically, Akane, the sporty, busty one, was fighting Monokuma. She was about to get killed for that, of course, for raising her hands against Monokuma, and he was so heroic to jump in, saved her life, but his body could not be restored, salvaged, and now he's this. I do wonder if he still needs to poop.
Also here, look, Shrift2 agrees. Baby Bell is a type of cheese.
Yeah, but I also thought it was like the doll from the 90s, but it was Baby Annabelle.
You know what I say to your insolence?
I have one.
Jeez. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager.
Former.
I don't know if he can still do that. I mean, why not? But
Team manager.
what happened? You look like you seen a ghost or something.
And I like how he still has eyebrows.
You...
Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange-ass mask. I don't think they realize that's not a mask. As he said his... As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuchi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off. Oh. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you freaking kidding me? Holy crap! It's not just for show.
Electricity!
Oh yeah. Also, we should have seen this one coming.
Why?
Pure electricity, like the stuff coming out of his eyes in the beginning when he still had a human body.
That does not say anything.
Clearly foreshadowing.
Like even Taka had that in Danganronpa 1.
Clearly foreshadowing.
That is not foreshadowing.
Do we know that Taka was not a robot too? Do you have proof?
Keep going.
Nekomaru reminds me of Alphonse Elric. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
It's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity.
I'd say metal, but sure.
What do you think he runs on?
He saved her, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're seriously Nekomaru,
Damn it.
that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
I don't know how to apologize for this.
Don't worry about it, a lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
He has the most cheerful attitude I believe you can possibly have in a situation such as this.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing it happened to him, basically.
You need to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, maybe one day.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist. Like, it was okay, but we never finished it in the end.
Also, Taka had long eyebrows, no electricity. I guess we have to replay Danganronpa 1 now.
No, after he turned into...
Not Mondo.
Not Mondo, he did have thingies shooting out of his eyes.
True. I believe so too.
Only after his transformation.
I mean, you did investigate Taka's body. What if a robot part was underneath?
Yes, let's just stick some flesh on it.
You two are beat. This was really okay. If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're going to end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
Hey.
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right?
That's right. I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver.
You...
How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body? It's better to just be alive.
Huh?
It's bad to be just alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
It doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing.
I didn't care for Nekomaru before, but this is showing me a side of him that I very much appreciate.
He was showing this side all along.
Not to this extent.
Yes, he has. He just didn't have a metal body to back it up with.
It works for me, is what I'm saying.
His attitude didn't change.
After he turned into not Mondo, he had electric fire eyebrows, but there was no fortune like Nekomaru. There should have been.
Yeah, but also don't call this foreshadowing. Still don't know
me
where
neither,
you...
I'm just trying to pull your leg. You're amazing! Nekomaru is brimming with hope! It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen?
Anyway, I am glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My! Am I interrupting your touching reunion?
Yeah!
Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Why aren't you? It's the real question.
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness!
Such a wonderful...
Before and after has occurred.
Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated.
Neo the Bio, that's all.
How are you doing? Also, happy Friday.
Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Have you played this game before?
That's a good question. Before this, Nekomaru was all shit jokes. Yeah, true.
He had a lot of shit jokes, but he was still positive. Like, you haven't heard him being negative once.
Yeah, except when the toilet was occupied. Gonna ice my knees for a bit when I have to run out and lurk while I drive to pick up food for tomorrow. This time, when you're at the store, please don't... Let me say it like this. You don't have to rush back because of what we're doing in the game. Like, that time you hurried up, and again it was because you didn't want to cry in the store because of particular scenes. So. Take your time is what I'm trying to say.
Happy shopping, Groundhog. Stay safe, and thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Exactly. I've seen gameplay of all games. Nice.
Nice. We are just starting chapter 4 now.
Yes. I want a popsicle. Got SpongeBob, Sonic, and Tweety Bird. Enjoy.
Oh, like those ice creams that they have in those shapes. Those are awesome.
Just driving to a restaurant, picking up the order. Also not leaving quite yet.
Even better.
Also still happy to have you. What are you gonna have? I was waiting for you to read the line, but that's Nekomaru.
Yes, it's your line.
I need to inhale for this. It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey!
I wouldn't mind a robot body, I think. Depends on the functions,
Could
of course.
have its advantages.
Yeah. I mean, imagine not getting sore legs or feet from walking. Amazing. Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff like your self-awareness and... How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai!
Yeah, it's definitely him. For sure.
Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? Imagine the things he could do. Amazing. That kind of reaction, it looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard anything like this before.
Don't take him apart. Ooh, falafel place.
Oh yeah, no, Kazuichi must have an added interest in Nekomaru. You know, machines and stuff.
We haven't had falafel in forever.
We've had falafel 2 weeks ago from our favorite Lebanese place. It's only been like, no, it's been 3 weeks.
Longer.
3 weeks.
It's like at the beginning or before our vacation.
4 weeks.
I don't know, feels like forever.
Should do it again.
Favorite characters are Teru, Mikan, and Hiyoko. I can agree with Teru and Mikan. Hiyoko, sad to have seen her die, not sad that she's gone.
Yeah. I'm all in on Team Chiaki. Mikan was my second favorite, but yeah, she's gone, so.
Mikan was sad.
Yeah.
What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in college and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancement exists in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey!
Sure suck at staying alive.
Hey, Akane is still alive.
Unfortunately, you are correct, Evie. And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing?
Oh wait, Neo's favorites, true, those are all gone now.
Oh yeah. True.
Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy! Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that!
What?
Hold on, if you're Hamonokuma, you're going to...
It's kinda your fault.
Yeah, please don't do that again, Akane, please.
You intend to defy me yet again. You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
Jeez! I can't do the G's. This time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka.
She's done nothing to earn that other than to be,
What?
you know, rebellious.
Are we gonna start like this now? Wait, again?
Yeah.
Really? For real?
If you tell me now that Nekomaru is only brought back as a robot to then immediately get killed off for good because of
probably caught
Akane making Monokuma shoot him with a bazooka again, I'm gonna be sad. Also mad.
I'm guessing he caught it.
Yeah, he's holding the
Yeah.
rocket in his hands. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
No, he just took the blast.
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
That seems overpowered and I like it.
So one, how's anyone now gonna kill him? And two, even if he, for example, would kill someone, because now he can just crush your skull, how
Shoot
are
him
they
in.
gonna execute him?
Same way as Mika and shoot him into space.
Who says he needs to breathe?
Doesn't matter. Shoot him into the fucking sun. You know? Also, Neo, don't worry. I like to think that the real story of the Danganronpa games is the story that is shown in the dating simulator part after you actually finish the main game. What if all of this is just an alternate reality?
Don't think so.
Well, sorry to hear you suck. Are you fucking serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch. Awesome. He's seriously a real robot. Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
No, thank you!
Don't let him do that.
There.
Okay.
Don't
right.
disassemble him, basically. Forget disassemble and end up dying.
By the way,
Okay, so if he dies, it's Kazuichi.
I would assume he is the only one other than Monokuma to be able to kill him.
probably. I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay?
Of course.
It's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead.
Fool. Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen.
Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this.
Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru.
You don't decide that, Sonia.
Sheesh.
He doesn't seem to mind.
Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster, I'm just a robot now, you know?
I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery.
Groundhog, thank you for the log, and enjoy that food.
What he said. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine.
One of the few things I can agree on with Monokuma.
Maybe he turned bigger.
Let's have a look. I'm assuming the report card changed too. Even his icon changed. Wow.
Oh, that is pretty cool. I wonder if he still likes a freshly washed towel.
Why not?
Well, we don't know if he can feel anything.
Pretty sure we're gonna find out. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world.
Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork?
Oh yeah, is he the ultimate robot now? I think it still said team manager.
I don't think he's the ultimate robot now.
Still team manager.
Why would that change?
Why not? The next morning we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do.
I wonder if he still needs to eat and stuff. The food today was awesome as usual.
Good nom nom nom.
Oh, the feels.
As always, you're sure to eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. That's kind of romantic. It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey, anyway, what are you gonna do,
Yes!
Mekamaru?
Mekamaru? You're used to him already? What am I going to do?
For food, do you need like oil?
See, Chiaki with smart people ideas. Actually taking care of a person now.
Sure. Hey. Regular? Premium?
Leaded, unleaded? Yes. Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something.
Okay.
So far, I see no drawbacks about his new life. I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
All right.
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know? No means no! So you're here too?
Sorry.
I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you this.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it. It has to be Junko.
Poor Mikan.
Who do you think it is?
I have no clue really. No suspects.
Must be the will of causality.
It has to be Junko.
It would make sense if it is Junko, but I somehow also don't think so.
I wouldn't have thought that someone like Junko is capable of... Well, we don't know exactly the relationship, we only know that Mikan really loved that person. But
Well, then again, that person is also dead, so
that's what we
definitely
presume.
could be.
Yeah, but I don't know, of course, the type of relationship they had, but I didn't think that Junko would really get attached to someone in any capacity because she gets bored so easily. She got bored so easily.
Well, that doesn't mean...
Shut up! Never.
That doesn't mean she wouldn't accept, what's it?
Despair.
What's it called? Mikan. Like, she also has an interesting personality.
Yeah, but Junko's great curse and blessing was that she was apparently super fucking smart and got bored super easily, which is why she got to all of these very dark thoughts.
Yeah, I understand that, but it doesn't mean she can't, like, connect to anyone.
Yeah, and I'm saying I think she would get bored of him very quickly.
Well, maybe one day we shall find out.
If I ever get through this game. It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world.
There's nothing to worry about.
More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization known as World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
If you flinch, you will die!
then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. Future Foundation. That word, future.
I said that's true. We still have a spy in our middle. I wonder if it's Chiaki.
I still think it's Chiaki. Oh, I'm saying Chiaki would make the most sense because she seems to be one of the most skilled people we have left. I would have said, considering all characters, Byakuya or Chiaki. Do some sit-ups, you too, in a moment.
Yes. Like, Akane would make no sense. I doubt she could keep it a secret. Same with Nekomaru.
It could also be a double spy kind of thing, and no one would expect it to be Akane because she doesn't seem like spy material.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Let's do the sit-ups first. Ow, ow. Going bald. Ow.
How about you don't pull out your hair?
One day I will have no hair left.
That would suck.
There. It is working.
Of course it is.
Well, you say of course, but how often
We never have technical problems.
has it not been the case?
Not even once. I think it's been broken more often than not. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I'll do one more with
15.
Still okay?
That's what you want to call it? This body does not lend to exercise.
Yes, it does.
I'll be with you in a sec. I think this thing just crashed.
You saying anything?
Yeah. But I thought the moment I looked at it, the camera crashed, so I quickly reset.
Thank you for the sit-ups.
Thank you very much. Witness our fitness, or lack thereof.
More lack of the thingy is still on.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind. Delay.
You have a previews on your right side.
Yeah, but I like to check there.
One day you'll learn. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that that symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. Yeah, we found those ancient ruins, my hero did, and then we never talked about them again.
Because we can't do anything with it yet.
Have we really tried? We just stood there and was like, oh, there doesn't seem to be an entrance here, and then we left.
Yeah, because it seems if you put in the wrong password, you get shot.
Oh, good thing we have someone now who seems to be bulletproof. I think I know what's gonna happen in this chapter.
That could definitely be, actually. See?
If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However,
The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this?
They went through a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years worth of memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation, World Ender, huh?
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic.
Hey!
None of this is even real. You want to talk? But what we should be most concerned about as it relates to a Future Foundation
Isn't that right?
is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey,
I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled.
Nagito's obviously the most suspicious though. Even the childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me. Also,
It could actually be him if they really do want to... What?
do you know how I know in my heart of hearts that Makoto and Nagito are the same person?
Why?
Because when I'm reading lines, I try to every now and then look at the camera. And the only lines where I'm somehow capable of doing this were Makoto's lines and Nagito's.
Huh?
Huh? Exactly. No, but with Hajime I go, huh, and not, huh. Clearly the same person.
Logical?
Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
you think so?
And that's the reason why you're not a traitor? I don't understand your theory at all. It's like your theory about Nagito being Makoto. Yeah, exactly.
Because of
Andrew.
how I read the lines? Yes. Also, Andric didn't use that emote to show that he's laughing. That is him going...
That's the thinking one. No. That's the like...
No, that's the secret second meaning of the lol emote. We smart.
No, I don't think so.
No, that was me laughing.
See, I don't think so.
Come on. Please. We had a good thing
If
going.
you're gonna turn out to be right after,
Then what?
I do not know.
Are we gonna order G's burgers if I turn out to be correct? I will
You're
bring
gonna
them
keep bringing up the cheeseburgers.
at least once a stream. At least I'm trying.
You're gonna find a way to put that in every time.
Yeah. Then, who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
Jack, if you're right, I'll make a personalized video message for you as the wizard.
Oh, that would be awesome. I hope he's right.
Sometimes it's better not to try. I don't know that feeling. At least not with many things.
No, I do know that feeling. Also, wait, I'm gonna write this down. Give me a pen. What's this?
It's a piece of paper, and what I gave you is
So you think Nagito is Makoto?
Yes. You did forget the whole Nagito Komaeda is an anagram for
Oh yeah.
Makoto Naegi da. I am Makoto Naegi.
True, I forgot.
No, you write it down. I mean, it's an easy win.
Regardless, I want you to be right so that we can have an Andric Wizard video.
Welcome to McDonald's. Want a freaking beast burger. The cheeseburger would sell truckloads.
Can I have some extra cheese?
Imagine a burger that makes you say that, because that's how good it is.
Like
One
a
day.
baby cool burger.
No.
That's how his dad orders barbecue burgers.
Yeah. Baby Q. Because it's a Q. That's how you say it, right? Anyway. I nominate Hajime. Huh? Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey,
Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess. If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime is the traitor? Of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting.
Can I make the fool my notification message when you send me a text?
Infidel. No,
Fool. Oh, it's Tifa.
you may not.
Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me!
What do you mean?
To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present you my new function that I discovered last night.
Oh,
New function? Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go.
wait, what?
Is he making coffee?
Just imagine that skill. I wish I could cry coffee.
Behold!
Nekomaru is crying.
No!
It's gonna be coffee, isn't it?
It doesn't really look like coffee though.
Hardly. I'm not crying. It has caffeine in it and it's brown liquid and you can drink it. I was close. Actually, I'm guessing the other one is like orange lemonade, but...
That could be.
My right eye dispenses cola.
Rooibos tea. Oh my god.
And my left eye dispenses rooibos tea.
That is brilliant.
I'm jiggling.
But where does he store it though? Like, does he first need to drink it before he can cry it?
I think we're gonna maybe learn this at some point.
Does he have like a dispenser in his apps that he can refill?
Behold!
Are you kidding me?
Thank me every day for this wonderful experience. Evie, thank you so goddamn fucking much for haunting us until we started playing these games.
Oh my god, this is brilliant. Thank you, Evie.
I didn't know that I was missing this in my life.
Sipping on rooibos tea.
For all of you, by the way, that have never had rooibos tea, I can definitely recommend it. I was never
Really
a
good.
huge tea drinker until I tried it. It's really nice.
Depends on the type though. Like the ones I've had here are not that good.
You should have thought of it earlier.
Yes, we should have.
Should have. I can't refute that. What are you, a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
What do you mean little thing? He's crying rivers of cola and tea. How is that a little thing?
I love it. Aren't you happy I was right and he was made into a robot?
I still wonder about the function, but...
What the hell was Monokuma thinking, giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels.
How was Usami modified? He painted her.
Yeah,
Like
so?
he painted on her.
Yeah, that's modifying. And she's wearing a diaper.
Which you could take off.
Yeah, but then she probably gets beaten up. But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
That is horrible life advice.
I'll beat you up.
Don't go butting in our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. She has a point.
First of all, no. But second of all, beautiful line.
Her logic is undeniable. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone.
You showing up at this time means... Did you come to tell us that you've defeated another mono beast?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Ta-da! You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island. So please take this opportunity to get along with everyone.
Because that clearly has worked out very well so far.
Yep.
I ain't going. What a drag.
Yeah?
Man.
Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
But they might have something cool. Ritter, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So it might be best if we do not go.
I renounce you!
I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Oh, jeez, how annoying.
Unbelievable.
Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis.
Hey!
What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something. We're gonna get hit.
Delicious pudding?
I tell you to stay back.
It said delicious pudding. What? Maybe Mecha Mao should stay away from Akane. I feel like she would suck the hell out of his eyes because of his soda.
That could actually be.
I mean, to be honest, if you are ever stuck in like an environment where you need to rely on like finding water, he's your best choice.
Handy to have with you.
Once you know how to refill him, basically.
You get warm cola though.
Better than not being able to drink anything.
That is true.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
I like how her voice never changes.
I like how she just casually says this as she's probably getting yeeted thousands of feet away.
That's what I'm saying, it's like casually getting beaten up.
I can't defend against this.
There, now that I've mopped up the annoying one.
Special bleeding service.
Okay, since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your noses will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I've prepared a special treat that's completely different than before.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I have no clue. Treat?
Nice.
I have no clue. I'm guessing it's something new on the island. Usually every new island or place has something from one of the main characters. Or something to do with their ultimate. Like the hospital for Mikan, or like in Danganronpa 1, you have like...
True. Yeah.
For Sakura, like the dojo. You have...
You had the swimming pool. Yeah.
Exactly, like a library. There was always something that had something for one of the ultimates. Whether they were dead or not doesn't matter, because the dojo came after Sakura died, but there was like a room. So maybe it has something to do with that. And it was the same here.
Let's see if based on that later we can figure out what's gonna happen in this chapter.
Ah, you took the bait. I guess it's true. If you want to get a shot in out of their room, carrots work the best.
No, they don't. Huh? Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is.
Treat. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do. Just don't spray it on me. I've prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island.
Miracle!
Such as clues about the future foundation.
Huh?
Oh, and like the computer store for Kazuichi with parts.
True. And that.
Yeah. Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
News!
And also your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy.
Huh.
So,
Do your best to explore. Take care. Okay.
hey,
What should we do?
You know, right?
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to go home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Ah, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. I have a reason Hope's Peak Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me, there's no way I'm not worried about it.
I would be super annoyed not knowing to.
It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
starting to get pumped up.
That means we're gonna go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step.
Can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. But first, let's take a short break. But first, let's take a short break.
We can do that.
Awesome.
Short break.
We'll be right back. We are back.
We are back. Sorry for the delay. Quickly had to take care of something.
We can relax to the chill music.
But here we are again.
Yes.
I like how there's still this ominous vibe coming from that corner.
Yep.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
text changed.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
No,
sticking
you.
around.
No, you.
No. Why are you going to the lobby?
Why not?
Gotta go to the...
I was told to never use the shortcut, so I don't. Not even now.
Yeah, the shortcut in.
Shortcuts are shortcuts.
Fine, fine.
So, to the island.
This is island number 4.
1.
No, where we need to go to.
Oh, 4.
Don't forget to check on our... Who do we have? Monami? Usami.
Usami.
But still needs a while.
Why is the soundtrack to this game so good?
This one is very relaxing. Or this bit.
Yeah.
Like nice, chilling. How about we do the gacha?
No.
Like 10 or 20. We have free time later.
We have not been told yet that we do need to have any specific items.
Why do we need specific items?
Because we can still do the gacha thing later. Who do you plan to spend time with?
God.
Tifa?
Well, I want to max Akane because we're only 2 away.
Yeah, so Akane
So
is
the
gonna
next free time event we can finish her. And I was thinking of maybe doing Nagito after. What do you say?
be... Not if I have to.
It's gonna be
Not if I
interesting.
don't have to.
What do you want to spend time with then?
Mekamaru.
Could do that as well. We haven't spent any time with him, I believe.
I don't recall.
But we're 2 away from maxing Akane.
True.
And then we max 2 characters. We haven't maxed anyone yet after...
No, because in Danganronpa 1 we kept spreading it and then we...
Yeah. Until we got the skill.
No, that's not true. We did spend plenty of time with Hina.
True.
But I don't think we maxed
We didn't
her.
max her, I think.
It's this game on Nintendo Switch called World Enders Club. It was created by the makers of Danganronpa and it's pretty fun. The demo is out and the full game is coming out soon. Next week, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, the demo is already there, by the way. Didn't even know that.
Me neither. The mono beast that was blocking this bridge has disappeared all of a sudden. I've been wondering this for a while, but how is something as pathetic as Monomi able to defeat a mono beast? No, it'd just be a waste of time to think about something like that. It's useless to think about things that are a waste of time. I've learned that much during my time here.
I wonder though, because it's called the World Enders Club,
If there's a connection?
if there is a connection and or if it's gonna contain spoilers.
That's what I was thinking.
Might be a standalone.
Like, I wasn't thinking about that until we got to it in this game.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it.
Pre-ordered.
I haven't yet. I'm gonna wait for people to tell me whether it's good.
That is fair.
And or if there's a connection to the Danganronpa games. Because either will make me buy it instantaneously.
We solved the mystery in that game. I'll have it a week from today.
Nice. Keep us updated on how you like it.
Oh, give me a sec. Where is this?
It's a standalone from what I've seen. There's no connection with Danganronpa, I think. Have finished the demo.
Oh, okay,
Well,
good.
just because we don't know that yet doesn't mean that can't be the case at all.
That is true.
Do you need help, Tifa?
Nope. Well, wouldn't have that much time to play it now anyway. So I can definitely wait and watch for Evie's review. There we go.
As I walked across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side.
What?
An amusement park?
Okay. I take it.
Look at the Monokuma train ride.
Wow. Look at the skull on the right-hand side at the roller coaster.
Or the horror house. It's like a Disney World.
I will say there's another weird game, another game by Spike Chunsoft where Monokuma appears. It's quite a weird game. I don't know if you'd enjoy it. It's not from the same game studio. True, but there could still be references to it. Kodaka left Spike Chunsoft after V3. Okay. What's the game even?
What's the other game? Like, I am into weird. It just depends, like, the kind of weird.
Zanki Zero. Go Google that and then we can check it out after the stream. You hear me?
I am putting it in.
Beautiful. Now. Hey.
Last beginning.
Hey you.
What?
Thank you. It's like a VN survival RPG hybrid game. Could
okay.
work. Let's check it out later.
Ow.
Why do you think I said let's check that out after the stream?
Yes, I was looking at it. Wanted to see the pictures.
A bit janky if I'm being honest. I'm fine with some jankiness.
Yankee?
And this is why I keep doing stuff like the cheeseburger. But I had fun streaming it back in the day. Nice.
Oh, you gonna restream it? What?
It's like this whole island is one giant amusement park. It looks fun, amazing, exciting, thrilling.
This makes it look even creepier.
No, I know the twists now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What part of the end made you think, oh, people are gonna play or stream through this several times?
So, good. People also play this game several times.
Is it just me, or is Hajime walking very stiff?
He walks very straight.
Fun house.
I want to ride in that train.
I don't.
Look at it.
This is where you die. Seriously.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's like a building out of a fairy tale, minus the creepy looking train. I don't really understand this concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be?
What do you mean you don't understand the concept? Like every theme park has a train that goes through the park.
Yeah, but usually a
not
theme
uncommon.
park has a theme and not several. It's supposed to be a cute looking train, but the design totally ruins it.
Welcome to the Funhouse.
Funhouse?
Yes, indeed.
With this train I'm conducting, I shall take you all to the Funhouse.
Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
And this is why I wouldn't get on that train, my dear. And there's no way I'm riding that thing.
You'd never be able to ride it anyway. You know, in order to go to the Funhouse, all of you guys have to ride this train.
All of us?
So,
If you want to try to go to the Funhouse, you gotta assemble everyone here.
nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
This obviously smells fishy. This is clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never going to ride this thing.
Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the train ride.
I doubt I'll replay the Danganronpa games unless I attain immortality and forget the stories or get dementia late in life. I think there's certain types of hypnosis that can make you forget things.
Forget the Danganronpa plot twists.
Basically.
And then if you would now start over, you'll probably still be faster than us.
Oh, suddenly Chiaki on the side.
Well, we got 2 people.
Where are we supposed to find clues about the future foundation in an amusement park?
Hey,
How about you? Did you find anything? Like your scroll profile, maybe? You asshole.
I feel like this amusement park is missing something.
Ah, don't do that. Oh, yawning is contagious. I hate you. Why do you do that? That's not the problem here.
I was being in character.
Method acting, huh?
I want to play them again to try the gameplay myself. See some more funny wrong answers and play more post-game.
Can recommend.
Yeah, I see why. I don't think... I kind of with Evie, I don't think I would play these games anytime soon again. Also because I find some of the class trial mechanics a bit annoying to do myself. But it is fun to play through, but not like I would not do it again next year, for example.
It's more like reading a book.
Yeah. Like maybe in a few years again, but also welcome back. Don't know if I
Yes.
even said that already.
I came back, you both made me yawn. Mission accomplished.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
I binge these games hard. Method acting scares me. It's really unhealthy to do that to yourself. Oh yeah, I'm back to... Welcome back, and have you already eaten? Either way, I hope it was great or is great. When you go to amusement parks with your friends, do you just ditch them to go play video games?
I miss going to an amusement park. No, that's rude. I make sure to choose competitive puzzle games or shooting games that we can all play together.
Yeah, Tifa, about the Toy Story Buzz Lightyear ride at Disneyland. How much did I school you at that? Did I have
Not
triple
much.
your score after like 6 turns?
Yeah, but my thingy was broken.
No. No. You are just unable to aim things. I don't know if I have that attraction in all the Disneyland or Disney World parks or whatever, but at least in one in Disneyland Paris where we went to. It's like this on-rail thing. You get to sit in there with up to one other person. You both get this like laser pointer gun and you get to shoot targets.
It's a pretty cool ride.
Toy Story themed. And I think we went through there a couple times because we were
I think
basically
we did it
alone.
like 20 times because the park was empty.
We were basically alone in the park, so there were no queues, so why not? And I think after, like on the last round, I had triple or 4 times your score.
Could actually be. I have the pictures on my phone still. Can I have a look at those later?
I'm not eating that food, unfortunately, until tomorrow. I just turn on the oven to reheat some pizza, though. Waiting for it to heat up, I'm
pizza.
hungry. Driving back, the food smelled too good. I applaud your ability to restrain yourself from eating it now.
Yeah.
But pizza also is great. So.
I see why, because you got pizza. Like, totally eat pizza.
Yeah, but you could put the falafel and stuff on the pizza.
True. Could have a falafel pizza, but
Or
still.
you just have them on the side. Imagine having more than one delicious dish at a time.
Yep.
Well, if I had any friends, that is.
Well, you gave your panties to someone, I'm just saying. I'd go play competitive puzzle games with you.
Like, we're basically friends with your panties.
I know that like
Buff friends?
like relationship dynamics are slightly different in Japan to a degree, but I think by the time you give someone your underwear, you would consider them friends, right? Normally.
I would
Normally.
think so, yes.
But thanks, Chiaki, I guess we're not friends then, huh? That hurts. Wow, and we just leave it at that. Not even, but I'm your friend.
Like, yeah, true.
Hajime sucks. Makoto was my preferred main character so far. Oh god, roller coasters. Does this one have a looping?
Roller coaster.
Also not getting into this one.
That looks pretty cool.
Nope. You will never see me get into anything that has a Monokuma face on it.
I need a Monokuma park.
There's even a roller coaster here. Well, obviously, since it's an amusement park.
It's with the sudden roars. Roar. No? That's why you can't even write it. Too bad. It's still under maintenance. The ride isn't intense enough yet, so I'm in the middle of powering it up like crazy.
Why do I think all the attractions are gonna be there to kill someone?
I don't think so.
I don't think you need to do that. It's not like anyone's going to ride this anyway.
Come on.
Maybe in the class trial, but not during, I think. No, don't say that. I also prepared a prize for you.
You're planning to bait us with a prize. Again.
Look forward to it, okay?
Anyway, please enjoy the other attractions first. I'll make sure I finish the maintenance by then.
Oh, like the train ride that's gonna kill us? Sure thing. For now, I should come back here after I've checked out the other areas. What am I going to do? I should think about that when the time comes. At the moment that I've been overthinking way too much because I honked at someone because we were in the middle of the intersection waiting to turn left and the light turned red and they weren't turning, and then when they turned they hit a car parked on the side of the road there. You know, it's not my fault, they were a bad driver. They were literally wavering between lanes in front of me before that. I still feel bad.
I wouldn't feel bad about that.
I would not feel bad if I was you. No, I think honking at an idiot who should not be allowed to drive based on your description. No. I would not feel bad about that.
Yep.
Oh, look what I found.
Oh, nice. That's a good location to put one.
No.
Aww. It even had some ice cream on his face.
As you do every time you eat ice cream.
I actually wanted to buy a Monokuma plushie, but they were kind of expensive.
Wow, it is Monokuma.
They were like $30.
Oh yeah, it's still in the maintenance. Okay, same text.
Yahoo!
A roller coaster! Roller coasters are like the only reason to go to an amusement park. There's nothing like a good trail ride.
All right.
Apparently it's still under maintenance, but I'll be first in line to ride it as soon as it's fixed.
Good luck with that. Yeah, also there were in a van and it was a tight squeeze. They should have just changed lanes and not turned if I couldn't handle it. Yes.
Should have just not driven. Not driven. Not driven.
Not driven.
Yeah, it sounds a bit weird.
You sound weird.
That is true.
Rawr.
There's another one.
Yep. The amusement park's castle. It's mouse themed. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all.
You know, mouse themed.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, what?
Mice are the only thing I can't handle.
Who cares? Hajime is an asshole.
Yep.
Ooh, how exciting.
You too? You don't like mice either?
What didn't he? Well, we're siblings after all.
You built the damn park.
Well, maybe it was there before. No, not mice. Oh wait, wrong voice. I don't like them.
What? No.
They're gonna chew through my ears. So basically, if you want Monokuma to stay away from you, you just
Bring a
go in
mouse.
here.
Yeah, I don't quite understand how you would not like mice, but you don't mind hamsters.
Well, they're kind of different.
A castle with mice in a theme park? Where have I seen this before?
Doesn't sound familiar.
A couple of loudmouths. I feel like my stress level just keeps rising around them.
Grab the plushie first.
Yeah.
Be very, very quiet.
No, you!
That's an awesome achievement.
So let's talk to one of these first, then him, so that my voice can recover in between.
It's him. He's making the beeping. This is your beeping.
The sound effects are yours, and you know that. In the same way, I am the tutorial narrator, even though that is Monokuma.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hey, are you okay? There's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay, since he's a robot. It makes sense that he makes mechanical noises now. That's kind of adorable. That sound means like I'm feeling emotionally charged right now. I see. Your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay. Just now, I've activated a new function. A new function?
Are you serious?
Is it flight? Can you finally fly?
He's so excited.
No, then, prepare yourself.
He's gonna poop hot chocolate.
Please don't tell me it has anything to do with him passing things through his body.
It opened? Is that a clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore. Whether it's training, meals, or baths, there's no doubt this feature is useful in a variety of situations.
True.
That is handy.
It actually comes out of your chest. What are you, cuckoo clock?
Hold on.
Could be worse.
At least we now know that's not where the cola is stored. Sorry.
At least it doesn't come out of his butt. A cuckoo clock? Don't compare me to one of those everyday clocks. This is a highly efficient radio clock.
To be fair though, a
This
cuckoo
conversation.
clock isn't really every day nowadays. A radio clock is more every day.
Whatever. Radio clock? It's a type of clock that receives radio signals, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock.
Oh,
That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted.
That's gonna be important.
I've become a Time Lord.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body.
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this.
That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies.
Hey, as long as he's happy with it, it's
Yeah.
his body.
I mean,
If he wants a clock in his
I'm
chest,
okay with this. He is. This building is full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it. Wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. Well, no matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. After all, she's the real deal. Miss Sonia is a 100% pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle.
she's an imposter.
Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. Do we know that she lives in a castle? Hey, I was wondering.
Is a mere human going to offer his opinion to me, an overlord? Fascinating, fascinating, you fiend.
if you flinch, you will die!
I'll play your game, you rogue. Come, tell me. Try to satisfy my 4 dark davers of destruction.
That's right. Those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you can defeat Monokuma and Monomi with your hamsters?
I already told you. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what would happen once they shed their transient guises.
I wonder if at some point, like maybe he survives until the end, and then everything he said so far turned out to be right.
Like with Hero? I mean, Hero's prediction came true.
Well,
I mean, in the bad ending, but
yeah, in the bad one, but
Ignorance is horrendous. That's why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while.
he gave some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger. Which is fair. Hamsters are adorable.
can we go in there? I would say so.
Let's find out.
Yeah, he did have a 30% success rate. Quite high, but climber, climber, climber.
Huh? It's locked.
Ooh, how exciting!
What, you didn't like mice? Maybe a bunch of mice are pressed up against the other side of the door.
Yeah!
Just thinking about it is too awful. No, not mice. Couldn't even do that. No, not mice. They're gonna... Oh wait, that's nothing new. They're doing the same ones.
Excuse me, I'm doing every huh too. And every G's. Wow.
They're gonna chew through my ears.
Love, love. Anyway, it looks like we can't go in here. Shame. He was
Probably gonna
right
open
though
later.
in chapter 4 when he said there would be no more murders, though, which is cool to think about in hindsight. True, that also means that his 30% success rate was correct. Actually, how many actual predictions did he do in the game? I kind of
Not
didn't
that
keep
many,
track.
I think.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the horror house.
Do you see that it used to be the Usami house?
It said
Wow. Wow, how fucking rude.
shitty. Those skulls look kind of weird.
There's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem like it belongs in an amusement park. Is it supposed to be a haunted house?
The rocket from the first one.
Haunted.
Or first game.
I don't know. Do you see a Monokuma somewhere? I would have thought somewhere in the tree, but...
Well, there's probably more places. No. We would have seen it.
Wait. The sign at the top of a building definitely says horror house, but it's like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house or something.
She probably used to live there. Ever since he took away my magic stick, Monokuma has been doing whatever he pleases. I've been reduced to the role of an unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. And not just that, look what he did to my house. This is too much. There's nothing good about this at all. If this keeps up, history will remember me as the greatest character to ever become a one-shot punchline.
Aww.
Laugh, laugh. Ah, Hajime, you were here?
You didn't notice until now?
How terrible of me as your teacher to cry in front of one of my students.
That haunted house over there, is that your house?
It was, but Monokuma kept bullying me and it ended up like this. It was supposed to be cute. My house was supposed to be cute. You can't. I understand that you're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have a private side that their students aren't allowed to see. Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, I'll make sure I leave the door open halfway, otherwise my mommy won't shut up about it. What am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario, okay?
OTP, one true pair. Hajime x Monome.
Could be.
No. Anyway, this is Monome's house, and it's safe to say that we're not allowed inside. So it's a waste of time to stay here any longer. I should hurry and go somewhere else. Right, I think it's time I headed over to a roller coaster.
These places are probably gonna open up.
Okay, so Jack is cancelled. What did I do?
For your shipping combo, maybe.
It was a joke. I'm sorry. I go with my usual jokes. Cheeseburger. You know what you... And I feel a little bit bad about it. I'm sorry.
Too late, too late.
What the hell is wrong with this island? Why is this here when they're forcing us to kill each other? This is such a bad taste. Not untrue.
I don't really understand it, but this island certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Hiyoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this.
No, Hiyoko would have been too short to ride anything. Hashtag I hate Hiyoko.
Well, there's probably only one ride here with a limit.
You sure? All of these seem rather unsafe.
Actually, I don't think Monokuma would care. Did he say train or roller coaster?
Wow, I never
Roller
thought
coaster.
about that and I love it. Am I back in your good graces? See, occasionally, for all the things that are dumb, I say smart things. Occasionally.
No, you don't. Well, maybe sometimes. So why are we all collecting here when we should go to the train?
Because the train will kill us.
But it said everyone had to be in it.
Everybody here?
Want me to tell you?
Hey, want to know something cool? According to Monokuma, we'll all get a treat if we ride that roller coaster together.
Hey, hey!
I'm not riding that thing. Did I tell you I get crazy car sick?
Welcome! Welcome to the main attraction of this amusement park, the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster. Okay. Is it really true that we'll get a prize for riding this? You were gonna ride it anyway.
What's the prize?
No way!
That's the surprise for after you ride this.
This is bad.
Hey, do we really have to all do this ride thing together?
What are you saying?
Didn't I tell you already? Are those ears for decoration?
Shut up!
No, for mice to eat through. No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, it's gonna be fine. Trail rides are sweet.
I already know.
Everyone who likes them always says that, but I already know that they're not fun at all.
Even so.
I kind of have to agree. But there's a possibility that the prize is gonna be those ship parts, you know? That might be true, but...
Might I ask, where will this ride take us?
Nope.
It won't take us anywhere. It's just gonna circle around and come back here.
At least that's what it should do.
What is the meaning behind that?
Have you never gone to an amusement park?
I am ashamed.
I'm embarrassed to say that we do not have these in my country.
I see. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood.
Listen well.
But it was an amusement park in hell filled with man-eating demons.
I think we have one like that in Germany. Not sure.
There are amusement parks in hell? I have never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Hey!
Don't do it, Miss Sonia. That guy has a habit of lying. And hamsters.
The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin. I shall offer up your blood as tribute.
How does he know?
Saw it coming from a mile away.
That is a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee.
Are you kidding me?
Huh? Wait, does that mean Miss Sonia?
Hey.
Hey everyone. It's just going to be a waste of time if we stand around like this.
See?
Why don't we just try riding it? It's also what Tifa says if she sees a cute animal that seems at least roughly the size of something that wouldn't break underneath her.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on, why do we have to just try riding it? Nekomaru, can I leave this to you?
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Hey!
That's one way to do it.
Don't drag people into roller coasters or any other thrill rides against their will. Stop it! Stop it! Please let me go!
This is for the greater good.
Let me go!
Wow, I didn't hear the desperation in that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't think my voice can do that.
Wow.
Let me go! Better? Oscar worthy!
No.
But despite his desperate struggling, Kazuichi got stuffed into a roller coaster.
Now then.
All aboard the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster! It's gonna be.
With Monokuma's shout, the roller coaster took off at maximum speed.
Whoosh!
That's me.
You see Gundam.
Kazuichi is 100% me in a roller coaster. No denying it. The very first time I went into one of these things, like Tifa took me like 3 rides on these hell machines, my voice was completely fucked for like 5 days because of me screaming. I'm pretty sure they heard me all the way throughout the entire park.
I could still hear him sitting there. You said this was a normal ride!
Yeah. And that was an under-exaggeration.
I'm gonna die!
He was like this.
What overwhelming G-force! It feels like all the screws in my body are gonna fly off!
They actually are flying off.
What the fuck?
Be still, my heart!
This is so much fun!
Chiki's just like,
I hope his hamsters are holding tight.
I'm gonna die. Let me die.
Yes, indeed!
It says you, but I'm quite sure that's me.
yeah, you do it.
All right, we've arrived. How was it? Wasn't that fun?
So it's finally over. That was a little too intense.
You seemed like you were enjoying yourself. Hey, let's go on it one more time.
All right!
I agree. Once more.
No, no friggin' way.
Hey, more importantly, where's our treat? Treat, please.
Indeed!
Snack, please. Oh, yeah, right. Here you go. The treat is a file.
Huh? Oh, it says hope. It's the same writing in Japanese. See? The symbol. It's the same symbol that's on the door of the ancient ruin.
Doesn't it say future then?
Yeah.
You said hope.
Yeah, sorry.
It's future.
Mirai. If so, this file must be a file from the Future Foundation. Will we be able to find out who they are if we look at this?
Hey,
Is it alright if I check inside?
Here!
Sure thing. Do whatever you like.
We gathered around Nagito as he received the file and stared at him intently as he carefully turned the pages. Okay, we see people from the first Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Hope's Peak Academy ironically became the site for the killing school life. The mastermind behind the plan locked the students inside the academy and forced them to kill each other. The students who were pushed to their limit eventually reached a state of heightened paranoia, and that's how the killing began. The killings committed by those students lasted several days, but at a certain point the curtain suddenly fell. A group of students united and staged a counterattack against the mastermind, who paid with their life.
Okay, so that building actually is...
With this, the 6 students who survived were able to escape the academy. Hey, aren't those photos to the left photos of the 6 people who survived? Then what does this mean? Why is he in this photo? I looked down at where Nagito was pointing.
Byakuya.
They didn't say Hajime, I was doing the Hajime voice. Sorry, it was Nagito apparently. Huh? He was much thinner as if he was an entirely different person, but he looked exactly like someone we knew. Also, I'm sorry, but after how Byakuya looked in this game, now he looks way too skinny to me.
No, not really.
The ultimate affluent progeny. Sorry. The ultimate affluent progeny. Byakuya Togami. He looked exactly like him, the first victim on this island.
What?
This definitely looks like Byakuya.
Impossible!
Why is Byakuya's photo here?
What's with the typos in this suddenly? You see this too, right? Byakuya?
I think they were in a rush. What if they, the survivors, created this future foundation?
I think that might be the case.
That kind of seems like it, where it might go actually.
Don't tell me one of them decided... Don't tell me that I'm imagining it could only be Byakuya because of the amount of money he supposedly would have, I guess, if the Togami clan still had any money.
What was the aim of the Future Foundation again?
To end the world and remake it or something. What if Byakuya and the other 6, or the 5 I guess, created the Future Foundation to fix whatever is actually going wrong out in the real world, picked the 6 most promising students, us, and gave us Usami, which worked as an opposite of Monokuma, you know, with a good intention?
Yeah. But why would we make them go through killing again?
No, I don't think that was the plan. If we go with that. I think the plan would have been to basically recreate Danganronpa 1, but with hope instead of despair.
Could be, but I don't think so.
I mentioned before, this game's localization had the same timeline as the previous game, but more dialogue, so it was more rushed, hence more typos. Fair. What does this mean?
Hey!
Like, what's this killing school trip that they're talking about?
Yep.
It looks like the killings were involved in this... Oh, weird. Blah, blah, blah. It looks like the killings were involved and resemble the set of killings that happened before. And that took place inside Hope's Peak Academy.
Hey, bastard.
Hold on, did these fucked up killings actually happen inside the Hope's Peak Academy?
That's obviously impossible.
That's not possible. There's no way the teachers or the police would let that happen.
Let me ask.
However, if a world...
These ain't the typos, that's you.
Mental typo. Misspeakings, if you will.
However, what if a Future Foundation, World Ender, was the one who initiated this?
See?
What?
They took over, wanted to find 16 people to fix the world. Hence the whole get together, create hope, to create like a counterpoint to what actually is happening out there.
I guess, but where does Monokuma come from?
I think Monokuma wasn't planned. I think whoever was Monokuma after the credits in Danganronpa 1 is still out there and actively working against them.
That could still be.
Like someone who sympathized with Junko and Mukuro. For all we know, there could actually be Fenrir behind this now.
True, we're also still not rid of Fenrir. But it actually makes sense that they might be the ones from, or the surviving ones from the first group.
Remember, the intentions might have been good, but I would imagine that after you've gone through such horrible, fucked up shit like they have,
It just doesn't make sense to put Byakuya in this group again.
maybe he went in there willingly so that he could control the other 15.
But he also seemed to have been suffering from memory loss and wasn't...
Again, I think that's on Monokuma. Or whoever's behind Monokuma. We'll find out.
You mean that organization was the one who took over Hope's Peak Academy then?
Of course not.
That's not possible. How stupid. If Byakuya were still alive, we would have been able to learn the details of this. How unfortunate.
However,
Shame he was gone first.
We lost our memories, correct? That should have applied to Byakuya as well. Also, he never said a word about such a past actually existing.
Let me tell you this.
Well, he was killed before he could.
So he became the first victim before he could tell us about any of this? Yeah, that's literally what he said too. He said he would tell us later. Oh, Hajime. Perhaps that's what Byakuya was planning to talk to me about.
That would have been shit.
See? Was he specifically referring to this killing school life?
Hey,
Anyway, as long as Byakuya is no longer with us, we have no choice but to ask Monokuma. How does the killing school life that occurred at Hope's Peak Academy relate to his island?
hey,
The only thing I can say is...
it's true.
All the answers are in your school memories that were taken away.
you!
Then give them back! Give those memories back to us.
No, no!
The Future Foundation took your memories, and I can't do anything about it in my current state.
Possible.
Could it be that they took our memories because, unlike the first group who were friends, we were pieces of shit?
Don't think so.
Are you sure?
Why would we be?
My hero covered up a murder. Hiyoko was a bully.
True. I just don't really see like Nekomaru or Akane. Yes, Mikan turned out to be a bit iffy.
Mikan specifically became a murderer after she remembered, and she said she became who she was back then.
That's why I'm saying.
So I'm saying there is a chance that whereas in the first game it was 16 friends, well 15 and a half, Junko, that there were a group of friends who had their memories taken away, so that they would do unspeakable things to each other. And this is like a mirrored version of this, where they were 16 assholes and they had their memories taken away. So that instead of creating despair, they would create hope. You know, the whole trip has been, I mean, Usami's part of it at least, has been about, oh, get together, become friends, being mean to each other is a big no-no. Love, love?
Still seems a bit weird, but sure.
Regardless, it's unforgivable. I'll never forgive those who try to trample hope. They should all be destroyed.
No, you.
This isn't making sense again. How fucking annoying. Whatever, man, just let me go back home. Where the hell are the ship parts?
Who knows?
They should be somewhere on this island. Just take the parts from the right.
However,
I have searched this island once, true, but I did not find ship parts anywhere.
No, you haven't, Sonia. You haven't been inside the castle.
Or Usami's house. And the fun house.
No, the funhouse should still be left.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Based on what I've heard, it seems we cannot access it unless we all gather together, correct?
Yeah, but you had also a train thing.
Ding ding! Correct! That's right. The treats you can't find yet are all hidden inside the funhouse.
And the ship parts should be there too, right? No, not just the ship parts. If he means all the treats. It also includes our Hope's Peak Academy student profiles.
Yeah, we still had those as well.
Which means a clue about my talent should be there too. It might be a trap. It might be a trap, but it's like we're already caught in a trap. Everyone, let's go. Let's try going to the funhouse.
however,
I see. Is that really alright? The funhouse is that creepy looking building, right?
But we have no other choice. I mean, we might be able to obtain the ship parts if we go there. And learn the secret of Hajime's talent too.
Yep.
Fine, I think we should listen to Hajime and head over to the funhouse as well.
Looks like you guys have decided.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I have things to prepare, so I'll be going first. See you later.
Let's go right away.
I'm not really on board with this idea, but if everyone says they're gonna go, I guess I have no choice. I guess I have to go with everyone. Yes.
I shall engulf this world.
Plunging yourself into a trap is an act of sheer madness. That's what makes it truly interesting.
Then it's decided.
Also, this park has to be much bigger. We didn't see the Ferris wheel. I want to see the whole park.
It's a video game, Tifa.
Wow.
Maybe it's because we were shown a new mystery from that Future Foundation file, but I was panicking. I couldn't keep still after being forced to see more mysteries that didn't make sense. I felt like I didn't even care if it was a trap. And because of that panic, I completely forgot. Monokuma's traps are always far beyond our imagination. I completely forgot about that. You mean like how he said when we get in there we're all gonna fucking die?
No, I think if we do that separately.
I just need to get on this train, right?
No way!
Well, there's really no need to be cautious. It's not like it's gonna speed up, drop, fly, or anything else.
I'm gonna believe you this time, so you better be telling the truth.
Let's go!
Choo-choo. As soon as we all stepped on, the small train started slowly moving and went inside the dim tunnel. See, those rides
Gentlemen, this train is heading toward the funhouse!
usually more up my alley.
Allow me to guide you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory! Please be careful of where you step. Also, it's dangerous to stand up all of a sudden. Well, it's not like you have time to do that.
What the hell?
What is that? Is this a steam train or what?
Fog, or steam, or gas.
Is this gas?
Told you.
This was definitely it.
As soon as that white smoke surrounded us, our bodies started to feel soft like mollusks.
Not what I would have thought of, but sure.
Joke's on you, that's my natural state. Our brains felt like they were starting to melt into a puddle of mush. Also my default state.
Puddle?
Puddle. Puddle.
You said puddle.
So? It's my sexy accent. And in the end we lost consciousness.
So where's that gonna bring us? Oh?
This is bright.
It's a strawberry room.
Egg dog?
This could be where they film it.
When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. It was clearly a place I've never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away.
Seems really weird. And how did he even lose consciousness?
We don't know how he works, so...
That is true.
You know.
Where is this?
However, when I looked over at Nekomaru standing tall in a white stance, my sense of reality felt even hazier.
And I slept good.
Oh my!
Where are we?
What the hell is this? Oh, we're all here. Voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me, one after another. It seems that the others have started to wake up as well.
Why was I sleeping at a place like this?
Don't you sleep everywhere anyway?
Oh well, I should go back to sleep for a little longer.
That's obviously wrong.
No, don't! You seriously can't do that!
What did you do to me?
I assume that this was what gas is doing.
Damn it.
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving. It must have knocked us all out. And then we were brought here, huh?
I see.
In that case, this must be the interior of a funhouse.
Welcome!
Welcome to Strawberry House.
Strawberry House? Isn't this the funhouse?
Yep.
I thought there was like a Monokuma plushie here, but I think that's just something behind it. I don't
think
think
that's
they
just
would
the
hide it like
sunflower.
that. Yeah.
Of course it's the fun house. Strawberry House is a part of the fun house.
A part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
Oh my god.
Okay, so basically we need to like follow...
Follow what? Strawberries?
Actually, I've been in fun houses before. It's probably the same thing. You know, where you go in and then you have like all of these hinderness thingies and you go through this entire
What?
house until you're out.
I don't know how many people speak enough German to understand what you just said. Obstacles.
Oh, obstacles, true. That's the word.
Hindernis! Schmetterling!
I thought it was English.
Sauerkraut and Bratwurst.
Okay, so it's a funhouse.
Yeah.
Your line.
You already said it, no?
No, you didn't.
This is Strawberry House in its entirety. You are currently at the indoor park located on the 3rd floor. As you can see, there's a lot of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy! Now then, next is the 2nd floor. There's a lounge that's perfect for freshening up, and I've prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom! The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. That concludes my explanation of the 2nd floor. Last but not least, the 1st floor of Strawberry House. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room. That's all like boom!
It almost startled me.
You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but be extra cautious when you pick the difficulty setting. That sounds like gentle. On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall. When you pass through it, there's a truly strange, enormous tower standing tall with a boom boom. It's called Strawberry Tower. Surprise, surprise.
Boom, boom, you say.
Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like.
I'm confused.
This could be really interesting. This concludes the tour. But I think it was difficult to understand with my wordy explanation. So you should all use your own 2 feet to explore the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Why? Hell yeah, we have questions. Obviously.
What's this?
Really? Really? What's your question, really?
What do you yearn for?
To bring us to a place like this, what are you planning to make us do this time?
Seems kind of fun, actually.
I'm not sure. That's right, I have a lot of questions, but let's start with that one first.
Didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time.
Here we
Wait,
go.
what's the motive? An escape game.
Escape game?
In other words,
The concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Hope's Peak Academy back then. This funhouse is a completely closed space. Okay, so
The dorms and stuff were actually what I was thinking of when he showed the layout of a place.
Yeah, but I don't recall like crappy airflow and shit in one of the rooms.
Yeah, I think that's just Monokuma being Monokuma.
Yeah, that seems about right.
There's only one way to get out of this closed space building.
killing!
When the killing begins. I'll let you guys out when the next killing happens.
Malix,
Malix, if we
Hello.
pronounce that correctly, how you doing?
happy Friday. How you doing?
You played Danganronpa before? Let the escape game begin. Okay, this is probably gonna be really annoying. So basically, the only way we're gonna get out of this is by someone dying.
That's the point, I think. You pronounce it
Okay.
correctly. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. I guess it's pretty straightforward. We got lucky.
we're really
we
good at butchering
mispronounce
names,
things
though.
all the time. Hope you're enjoying the game. Yes, very much so. I
So
played
far,
the first
it's
2
pretty
games.
cool.
How did you like them?
Oh, awesome. Are you currently playing like the 3rd game? Or taking a little break? So far, it's pretty cool. What?
Huh?
What? What the fuck?
Seems accurate.
we can't get out of here till the next killing happens?
This is troubling.
I knew this was a trap, but I never expected to be so straightforward.
Foolish of me.
If only I directed a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe in that gas.
I don't think that would have helped.
I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep.
Hey!
So he wasn't even affected by that gas? Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. Like, why would gas even work on a robot? That's supposed to be when you make your move.
He was just sleepy.
Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if I activate my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance.
Huh?
You can just activate that. Playing some other games, but I'll pick up the third game eventually. I like variety. Yeah, that is fair enough. Especially after like playing 1 and 2 like straight away or like straight through. Can get that.
But yeah, I really like Danganronpa 1 and 2, and the trials in the second game are definitely better, but they both have their own strengths and weaknesses. Yeah.
Very true. Like, we did the class trial for chapter 3 on Wednesday, and that was, besides the whole Mikan fact, like the execution was pretty disappointing actually.
I don't know if disappointing is the right word, it was weird.
Yeah, but it like, especially after the one from chapter 2, it like was, okay, what? It didn't have the feels.
Yeah, but the class trial had all the feels.
Yeah, but I wanted to be sad in that moment for Mikan being gone, and then they like completely threw you out of it by having that weird trial.
Mikan made it easier to not feel quite as bad when she showed you her true colors.
I still felt bad.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I liked the Mikan. I mean, minus the getting bullied by basically everybody, I liked the Mikan we met slightly better than the Mikan that said she was the real Mikan.
It was a pleasant surprise. Well, yeah, all of them are a bit over-exaggerated and weird, but...
Exaggerated. That was a horrible try to scrape an eggplant.
I wasn't even on purpose. But yeah, some of them are still like to the point, if that makes sense.
Like Teru's made more. It felt like it gels better. He was a cook, chef.
Yeah.
He gets deep fried, which is fucked up. But I mean, yes, she was afraid of overly large things, but
yeah, but still, it didn't feel right.
I don't quite understand the riding on a rocket shaped like a fist, but
Sleep mode?
Mikan's execution is just bad. It's by far the worst one, I'd say. Okay, so
at least that's good to know.
All uphill from here.
So now we got that behind us.
I mean, not that I want any of these characters to die, but in terms of, you know what I mean.
Well, someone's gonna die. Question is who?
That's right, it's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia.
That's
okay. This is also gonna be important. Does that mean he's gonna die? Like someone's gonna make use of this now?
Just press the good night button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode.
It seems too easy. But what's the point of that function?
Didn't I just tell you? It puts my other functions to sleep even if I have insomnia.
Hey.
I would love that button in real life. Can't fall asleep? Sleep anyway. Do you even need to sleep? Okay. Wonder how we're gonna factor this into whatever's gonna happen next.
I feel like this is too much info for something not to happen to Nekomaru now.
Yeah.
In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch.
Jeez.
I'm wondering, if you press the button on his neck before he sets an alarm, it doesn't count as a murder, right? He's just sleeping indefinitely.
Well, if he can't wake up from it, you technically did kill him.
No, he's sleeping. Indefinitely.
I would count it as a murder.
Also, is he the only one who can set the timer for his alarm? That seems like an oversight.
I don't know.
Maybe we're gonna find out. Damn it, he's not even listening.
He probably wants to live like humans as much as he can. Such is the sad nature of robotic organisms.
How many have you met? At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed him with a lot of useless functions.
Anyway, Mekumaru must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed.
Also, if someone pressed his button, he didn't set an alarm yet, but he still woke up. Like, why would he have set an alarm already for this moment, which is probably like 10 minutes later if he didn't expect it?
Who was sitting next to him?
I don't know, did we? We didn't even see that, did we?
Someone was sitting next to him. Who was it?
I don't know. Well, continue.
No, that matters.
Well, continue for now anyway.
Nagito sat behind him.
I seriously don't know.
I do remember. In the first scene with a roller coaster, he was sitting at the far back. We made fun of the fact that he actually had screws flying out of him.
Yes, but that scene doesn't matter.
It mattered because I was thinking, okay, he sits alone because of his bulkiness. He's just that large. He needs the whole space, which is just how that works. But in the train, he sat next to someone and Nagito was sitting behind him. So I'm thinking, whatever is gonna come next, the person who sat next to him or behind him will have an impact on this. So already Nagito is suspicious. As always, basically.
You find him suspicious anyway.
Have you listened to him? Have you read his lines? Where have you been for the last 4 chapters?
Damn it!
What a blunder! He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me. I'll never let that happen ever again!
Hey.
Nagito is now 68% sus. No.
But only 68%.
69%.
That's like the ultimate sus. We're not 100% sure yet.
68.9.
For now, why don't we look for the exit?
But...
Exit? Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, this wouldn't be a closed space, right? It'd make Monokuma's motive meaningless.
Dumbass!
Would it blow your mind if that was a typo? Actually, I thought you did that on purpose because you wanted to reserve 69 for nice occasions. Galaxy brain moment.
No.
Nah, typo. You know, when I'm giving you an out, you can take it. We can both go, like, get away from this as winners.
68 is the new 69 anyway.
Hey, together we are getting close to 68. Still a couple years, but...
Not yet, but...
Well, we're getting there eventually.
When am I turning 30? This year or next year?
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then we still have a few years, so... Give me this. Also... Yeah, it's okay.
Are you complaining because I refilled your glass? Oh my god, give me water. Oh my god, I can't believe you refilled my glass without me saying anything.
Keep going.
What are you giving up for, dumbass? If we were brought inside this place, then there's definitely an exit out somewhere.
Amazing!
Imagine being stuck in this room.
I want to stay, but I gotta go shower and stream will probably end soon, so bye y'all. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I thought something was still gonna follow. Thank you for hanging, and have an awesome rest of your Friday. I forgot what day it was.
Have a great weekend. Also, Groundhog, just a reminder, we will not be here tomorrow.
True. So also have a great start of your weekend.
Yeah, I still need to take the Saturday stream out of the...
And have fun with family dinner tomorrow.
Exactly, enjoy those falafel and everything else.
Yeah. I know, it was to celebrate your sister's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Now I recall.
Late congratulations to everybody.
Well, we did say that already. They're just celebrating tomorrow, if I recall
I'd
correctly.
slap a waiter for adding coffee to my cup I didn't ask for.
How dare you serve me?
I wouldn't go that far, but one of my lowest points in life was shouting at a waiter in a hotel once. When he threw away all the food and drinks I had set up for my breakfast.
Only your tea.
Yeah,
He
true.
did
Only my
not
tea.
touch your
Yeah,
food.
True. No.
You were getting food. You grabbed tea first, brought it to the table to
No.
let it cool down, then left with your plate to get food. Yes.
No.
I will never forget that night. Or that morning, actually.
So you already forgot the time.
I said morning.
You
I
already-
corrected myself.
You already forgot the time, and it was tea, and I already had some food there.
No, you left to get food.
I'm very sorry if Tifa misremembers, but
You
Jack
left
Law.
to get food.
no, I get very.
Don't make me contact my brother.
I'm gonna
to
mute
prove
Tifa
you wrong.
because it's pointless. No, I get. I don't like people throwing away food for absolutely no reason, and I'm not the easiest person to be around when I'm hungry, which is why I don't stream when I'm hungry. So we were getting our stuff for breakfast. I was starting to set up stuff. Apparently, I had already set up things that I misremember according to Tifa, but that doesn't matter.
You did not touch your food.
Your thing
I
is
don't care.
dangerous.
It's probably being picked up through yours.
Whatever, bitch. So I go to get the rest of my stuff. I come back and the table is completely clean. And then I'm like, okay, what happened?
His
Because
food was not gone.
yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Tifa and I remember the situation.
I'm gonna send my brother a message because he did not touch your food. It was only your tea.
I wonder why my stories take so long.
Yes, because you're telling them wrong.
The waiter happened to come by.
That waiter probably quit after that day.
I was like, oh, is something wrong? I'm like, yeah, you threw away my stuff. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I only saw that one person had their stuff here, so I thought you were already gone. I'm like, no, I was over there getting my stuff. And when he went, I'm very sorry, which is normal. It's fine. Thank you for the follow.
Kawaii kitten, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
So he goes, okay, can I get you anything? Because I apparently threw away the stuff he was setting up. I'm like, no. And he kept going. Sir, please, can I get you something? No, please, just leave me alone.
Bit less calm.
I started calm. He repeated this 4 times, like he would not go away. I understand he felt bad, but I kept telling him from normal but obviously annoyed to getting very clear, no. Just leave me alone, please. And when he did it once more, and when I shouted at him, I'm not proud of this, I regret doing that, but I had to tell this person 4 times to just please drop it and leave me alone. Because you're not de-escalating the situation right now, you are escalating it. I understand you feel bad for throwing away my stuff. It's okay, just leave me be, because what you're doing isn't helping, it's making it worse. After I shouted at him, of course everybody looked, it made a whole scene.
It was embarrassing as fuck.
He then did walk away and the day was basically ruined.
He evolved into Mega Karen. Like, it wasn't even the normal
Jack,
Karen.
leave a 9. What we learned from this is, if someone tells you to please back off, maybe honor that.
You did overreact for just a cup of tea.
Yes, I did. Every time...
You did improve though.
I know. Every time I tell the story, you go, oh, you overreacted. Like, yes, I'm fully aware. I regret doing that. But I can't undo it.
Don't touch the tea.
Yeah, basically, don't throw away my food. That's all I ask. Just, you can, it depends on what you do if you don't touch it, but just don't throw it away.
I think that was like, what is it by now? 4 years ago?
5 years this summer.
5 years, yeah, that could
It was
be.
2016.
I I can tell that was like his most douchebag moment ever, but he did improve.
And like I said, I regret it.
Very happy.
I'm not proud of that. I don't like shouting at people. But you know, when people tell you to back off, maybe they have a reason.
He felt bad.
Yes, and I understood that the first 4 times he offered to do something for me.
How did we even get to this story based on this? Like
Strawberries.
why did you start this one?
I don't know, strawberries. Oh, it's Fodi's fault. No, it's not your fault. Fodi was like, I'd slap a waiter for adding coffee to my cup, I didn't ask for.
Oh yeah, true. Should have known it was Fodi's fault.
Fodi triggered the Jack lore. Exactly. Yeah, I regret that, but...
It was still a good trip.
Yeah, I still had fun. Thank you for the story, love you guys. No, love you.
Still, the best thing about that trip though was on the way back we had a 3-hour delay on our flight.
Oh yeah.
Got compensated for $900. And
750.
750? Oh yeah, true. It was 250 each.
We spent 700 on the whole trip, and because of a plane delay of 3 hours, you get a flat sum of 250
No,
bucks.
I think that's why I'm mixing it up. We spent like 900, I think.
We basically
Anyway, the trip got paid by the delay.
trip for free.
It was super nice. And we were like on the minute because only starting 3 hours on the dot do you get the 250 each.
And we touched ground on exactly 180 minutes delay.
Yeah. It was like 1 minute over. And we were like looking at our clocks all nervous, like, please, 2 more minutes.
Also,
2 more minutes.
Really quick, an actual Jack Karen move, because I used to work in the travel industry, I know about passengers' rights and shit. So when they kept announcing delays and delays and delays, I made sure to... Hey Tifa, are you aware that if we are late for 3 hours, just like the rest of these people, we get compensated 250 bucks per person, regardless of the price of a ticket?
It was pretty sweet because the ticket was only like 30 bucks each. It was quite cheap.
Because you don't have to fucking believe that the staff on site explained this to anyone. They didn't.
Yeah, of course they don't want to compensate you like...
Yes, which is why, unfortunately, I talked a bit louder that evening at the airport. Fuck that.
So it was a good trip in the end, pretty cheap.
And then people are like, wait, but this plane is fully booked. This must be like tens of thousands of euros. Yes. And you should all claim it back. Making money, being late. Foddy, thank you for listening to the rest of the story. Enjoy your setup, enjoy the stream. I hope you don't have any OBS issues now that you updated the drivers. Good luck, Godspeed.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Much success.
Everything he said, love you guys. Big hugs to Beth and kick butts at the Isaac thingy.
Oh yeah, double Isaac.
Yes. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Laugh, laugh.
Love, love.
I say the moment we are out of this conversation, we should save Swell.
Yes. Yes, we should. Love, love. Amazing. A heart that refuses to give up until the very end. That must be hope. Yes, I understand. Then let's explore the inside of this building with that map we got.
Well, but exploring on your own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right.
Then Akane, you come with me.
Oh?
Oh, that's an unusual combo. Could this guy be... It's nothing like that idiot. It's just something I want to talk to her about.
I don't mind. Whatever's fine.
Wow.
Wow, when you two stand right next to each other, there's a noticeable height difference.
Bastard!
Drop it, bastard!
If we're gonna go, let's hurry up and go.
Damn right.
Damn
Can
right.
openly explore the 3 floors, right?
I believe we will be able to in a moment.
It's not like you need to clear 1 floor.
No, I think we can in a moment. Alright, then we'll go on ahead first. With those parting words, the two of them left the area.
Miss Sonia!
I guess it's time we also...
However,
Ah, that stings.
Sonia already left with Gundam.
Oh my!
Huh?
Can we even make pairs? Yeah, yes we can.
Oh, you got dumped.
Of course not!
You know, rubbing in the salt extra thick into the wound. Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular. That's obviously not true.
Now then.
I think it's time for me to get going too, so...
Hey.
Chirky, would you like to go together?
Me?
Yep.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
Speaking of talking too, Ben, how you doing?
Hello, Ben.
How
Happy
was
Friday.
the birthday party? And how was the cake?
How was the eggless cake?
It looked so good. Cake is always good though.
Yes. By the way, I found a recipe for an absolutely amazing looking vegan cake that I want to try.
Okay.
Could be good, could be horrible. Who knows?
Maybe next week.
Let's find out.
We have lots of stuff to make.
Yeah. Then take me with you too. 3 people is okay, right?
Huh?
Huh? It's fine, but... Oh, I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime.
Quite dead though.
Hey, hey, hey!
What are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? It's nothing like that. What do you mean?
Well,
Too much Chinese, not enough cake.
Ah.
Hope you make up for that today. More cake, less dinner.
Or too much Chinese food and then too much cake. That's
Also a good
how I
combo.
would roll.
I feel like we haven't had Chinese in forever either.
If there's an English translation of the vegan cake, tag me in either Discord. Cheers. Will do. It's actually an English recipe. As in, it's written in English. I don't know where it's from. But will do. Can you write that down before I forget?
I can write that down.
It's the recipe for both a base and frosting.
I'm usually not a very big fan of vegan frosting though. Vegan cake.
Yeah, it uses coconut oil. I've never tried that. Could be really good. Who knows? We had IKEA hot dogs and fries.
Oh, nice.
I have to say, I really like the... they're vegan, right? A vegetarian or vegan?
Vegan, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure.
Don't know if I have them over in the UK too, but in Germany, IKEA has vegan hot dogs now. It's not really a sausage, it's like greens and stuff put together in the shape of a sausage.
It's not good.
It's pretty okay.
It's not good. I don't like it at least.
It doesn't taste like a hot dog because you also use different condiments.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it's good.
expect to like have a hot dog tasting vegan sausage. I'm just saying it was just not good.
I like it.
Also, I didn't even know they had fries there.
Over here they don't. Well, they do in the restaurant, but not in the Sweden shop or whatever it's called. I think we have veggie hot dogs. My wife used to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably vegetarian.
The fries are amazing.
I seriously have never seen fries at IKEA.
Yeah, in the restaurant. They just don't serve them as an item in the little snack
Oh,
shop.
true, in the restaurant itself, but not with the hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah. The fries at our IKEAs in the area either hit or miss. Like, either they are okay, not great, but okay, or they are soggy.
The hot dogs are good though. I do like those.
Call it a hunch, but maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it, you know? The possibility that you're the traitor.
Oh, that's why he's
Well-
avoiding us.
I just said what Kazuichi was feeling.
I mean,
He read him perfectly.
Well, you know, the truth is we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you.
We have been pulling you guys through every single trial so far.
We are the reason any of you useless fucks are even alive.
And then they still go like, oh, we can't trust you. You're only solving every single murder on this fucking island.
But that is also what someone would do to try to get on your good side. So I kind of get it, but
But still.
what does that mean?
We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am?
That's obviously wrong.
Like that matters? It's not like I know the real you. Just like how we didn't know anything about Mikan. And there's the point.
Yeah, but then why does he only not trust us? He should he should mistrust everyone.
No,
if that's the case. The
Playtime now is 62.5 hours. Getting close to the 69 hours again.
That ain't bad. Could be worse.
The real me? And the only reason we're here because... And the only reason we're here is because you were the one who suggested we go to the funhouse, right? Are you saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that?
That's right.
It's not that far-fetched, you know?
If I really would have set up this room, I wouldn't have gone for strawberries or this design, I think. It's a bit too bright.
You want to know something funny about strawberries and about setting something up?
What?
When I was like 12, we had a workshop in one of our classes for some reason, don't ask me why, on what to do if a stranger tries to kidnap you.
Okay.
Or tries to attack you. And then the person leading the workshop was like, okay, they picked me of course, because why not? You come at me like you tried to attack me. I was like 13, chubby, short, even prettier than now. So I just stomp over there and this person goes, strawberry ice cream.
It's to throw you off, I guess.
I looked the most dumbfounded I ever did in my entire life. To this day, the whole class was like, it's like, see, it worked, it didn't attack me.
Well, that is smart. Like,
So all
you
I'm
just
saying,
completely throw him out by
all I'm
confusing him.
saying is strawberries can save lives.
Wait, but you can't say anything.
I think the strawberry part did it to me though. Yeah, but
Gone for strawberry whipped cream.
the whole idea was to do something to throw off a person coming at you, so. I'm sorry, Hajime, I really do want to trust you, but I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. It's not like I want to go with Nagito either.
And by the way, he's saying Nagito is more trustworthy than us.
But you're saying Nagito is more trustworthy than me. What the hell? Damn it, why did this happen?
Yep.
If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi?
But...
It's fine, Chiaki. Just go.
Yep.
Then who's still left?
Got it.
Us.
See you later.
Just us. With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki and Nagito all left together to explore the area.
Oh no.
Oh no, nice. We get the big guy. I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked.
Also, if we're gonna get a free time event in here without the possibility to do gacha, I'm gonna be annoyed at you.
If you want to do gacha, all you need to do is save the game, quit, go to the main menu, do the gacha, come back.
Okay, then we're cool.
Like we did last time. It's not like I'm complaining about it. Blablabla. It's not like complaining about it will change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot after all. I'm not the traitor.
We are still live. It's not even that we're going longer on purpose. We just got a bit distracted and we're trying to get out of this conversation so that we can save like after the moment. But it just keeps going.
Matter of fact, you can just chat for a moment because I need a bio break. But I feel like taking a whole break now when I think we're about to end the stream because I'm kind of tired would be weird. I'll be right back.
Fine. You didn't miss anything big though. Just a few tiny stories in between. But the plan was to actually save once we can do something, but you know how it goes. Long conversation, could save in between, but of course we don't do that. But I would say we are now almost there. And then we are gonna call it a night. Shitty thing is we both kind of slept late yesterday because we couldn't fall asleep. And then we had to get up early for work. So we also won't be staying up too long today. What's this? Also, fuck, he could have saved. Can I press buttons? And then I could have done some gacha in between. It's the save button. Am I gonna crash the game if I press this? How do I go up? No, I think it was F1. Actually, let me not do that just in case I fuck up. Go through the report cards. Buying skills. Let's see, how do we go through? I'm still not sure who to max after as well. Like Akane is definitely gonna be next. I actually wanted to save and do gacha in between, which I should have done, but...
You could have. You should have.
Yeah, but then we might as well also have ended it.
True.
So it made no point either.
Coming back, yes. One of my great nightmares when I do something like this is that I accidentally unmute the microphone again, or that it just doesn't mute at all, because, you know, it's a clip-on and unwiring everything is... Oh well.
So far we've been good.
Groundhog, if you're listening by any chance, are there any events in this chapter that require a certain item, or are we done with all of that nonsense already?
Quite sure Groundhog already said we're done with all special events in the game.
But I don't recall if it was just for chapter 3 or for the whole game.
Quite sure it was the whole game.
Hence my question. Oh, that's right, my apologies. Oh wait, maybe I should allow you to see the game too. No more events.
Oh, you had it too, just chatting.
So we will do gacha just before the next free time events.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Maybe
Oh, that's
we should do
right.
them after.
Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, Hajime, let's show everyone else the value in leftovers.
I don't know if that's... It doesn't quite feel like a compliment, even though it's meant to be one. But I love leftovers.
Leftovers are good.
Let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, it will solve everything.
When people stop trusting you, it seriously sucks.
Yeah, Kamaru's still trusting us. Really, we were 2 nights away.
Yeah, but I could not have waited.
Fair
I
enough.
had been waiting for 15 minutes.
Fair enough. Maybe I'll do the gacha offline, by the way. Let's check the rest later. Oh my god.
You wanted to see if there's a Monokuma thingy in it.
Yeah, but I already know there's not one in there.
There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. Looks like there are sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any
Andric,
strawberries.
have a safe drive, have an awesome weekend,
Yes.
and speak to you soon.
Say hi to Heather and hi to Morgan first. And Harley, the dog. I keep forgetting the name and I feel bad because your dog is adorable. And the 2 cats, whose names I forgot, unfortunately.
Did you forget about Morgan?
Harley.
Or did you mention Morgan?
I mentioned Morgan and Heather first.
Okay, I thought you only said Heather.
Harley, thank you. It's so easy, like the motorbike.
Hope it's relaxing. It's not going to be because it's mandatory fun time with his family. Which is
Catgar,
exhausting.
the white cat, and Gabby is the tabby. Catgar sounds royal as fuck.
That TikTok video I sent you had something with Gar in it, didn't it?
Is that a term from Danganronpa?
I don't think it's
Dungeons
from
and Dragons?
Danganronpa.
Yeah, I do believe so too, but tell that to my mouth. He's named after Khadgar, the Guardian in the World of Warcraft.
Close.
Close. There's a role-playing element there somewhere.
I still never played World of Warcraft.
I have. I did. I played the free trial like
I keep saying
13 years ago.
I'm gonna start playing, but I never did. Like in the end, I always turn back to RuneScape anyway.
And people keep telling us not to.
Have a great drive, say hi to everyone, and an awesome weekend.
And see us Sunday. Indeed.
Yes.
Mwah.
Love you, Henrik. Bye.
Just for you. Goodbye, Hendrik.
Did you save, by the way?
Yeah, twice.
Okay, very
Just
good.
for you, I'll do it again.
Gotta be safe.
Yes. My favorite letter is safety. All right. I like this game, but one of the main drawbacks that I'm thinking about right now of Ibuki, Mikan and Hiyoko being out is that Gundam and Nekomaru have more speaking parts and I need a big cup of hot tea with honey for my throat.
How about I go make you one?
That is an adorable thing to do. Thank you so much.
I know. I'm only saying it on stream. After I let you make it yourself.
Wow. You know what? I still love you anyway.
Who you want to rate in the meantime?
That is very you, by the way. I don't know. Actually, I would like to rate Fody because I want to see him and Beth play Binding of Isaac together.
Then off we go.
Okay, I've been looking forward to that is what I've been trying to say. And it looks like we haven't started yet, so we didn't miss it yet.
What?
Aww.
Oh no, Sage Fire is playing Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. Which means spoilers, can't drop by.
I was thinking about maybe rating her, but then I saw that and that's why I didn't.
Yeah, first play.
Sage Fever is amazing, but I'm not gonna spoil it for this. Sorry. She deserves all the love, but not today. As in,
sure.
No rate today. So,
then let's go say hi to Fody and watch this co-op Binding of Isaac.
indeed. Thank you all so much for hanging with us. Again, for everyone that didn't hear it enough yet, we will not be here tomorrow. I'll take that out of the stream schedule. Right after the stream, we have mandatory family fun time to attend. So we will be back on Sunday with Bayonetta.
Or Struggle. I'm gonna try to convince you to play Struggle with
Bayonetta.
me.
No.
We're gonna see.
End of stream dance. Thank you. And have a great weekend. Bye.
Struggle.